Hello, my problem children. How are you guys doing? Am I looking a little, what's it called? A little low FPS? Am I looking a little, slow? I don't know. How are you guys doing? Howdy, my love. Hello, Tasato Gardosin. How are you doing? Hello, that one leaf. Hello, Miss Mid-Mush Gaming. How are you doing? That is a very, very interesting, username, all things considered. I think you are a tiny bit. I know, I kind of noticed that for a second there, actually. That's kind of weird. Long May excluded. Ugly. Ugly. First, hello, Dark Virus. Thank you for being my first chatter. I always appreciate whenever you turn up the stream like this. You know, you're always on time. You're always punctual. How are you guys doing today? I still gotta move my stuff around. Hold on. Live chat. Pop out chat. Alright. Good day. How are you? I'm pretty good. I need to put some facial moisturizer on. I've been very, 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 very busy here lately. I finally brought out my children. Hello, Cypher. How are you doing? Hello, Twisted Slop 62. Hello, Jace the Ace. Yeah, I finally got my children back. It's been a while. I've been fighting for custody with the fathers. It's been tough out here. You know what I mean? They didn't want to let up the children because they didn't want to pay because now I have full custody again. So my children are back in my care. And look at them, as cute as ever. You call Long May ugly? Yes, Long May is my ugly child. She's in the basement somewhere. But how are you guys doing today? Hello, Otero. Punctional. What's punctional? What's up with the shitty audio? The audio shitty? Is the audio really bad? Also, my audio is different. I know, I was messing with it a little bit, but does it sound bad? Filters, let's see. Yeah, does it sound bad? Dear God. I'm trying fasting, it's brutal. I need to cut out sugar. Listen here. I got 2 pounds. Hello, Ty Jack VT. How are you doing? I tried getting some blueberries because they were healthy, and I ended up eating 2 pounds of blueberries in one day, which was 100 grams of sugar. I cannot be controlled when it comes to, what's it called? Sugar of any capacity. It is very frustrating. I literally cannot control myself. It's rather embarrassing, to eat 2 pounds of blueberries in one go. You know what I mean? 2 pounds. Hey, they were on sale at least. You know what I mean? I got that going for me. They were on sale. It's like somehow quieter and weirdly worse. Alright, let me see if I can play it real quick. Hold on. Quieter. That's so strange. Alright, give me 1 second. Oh, I don't have DVR on my own thing. Well, Stella told me that in Discord you were discussing the incident from 2 weeks ago. Was I? Probably. I talk about a lot of things in my Discord channel, Jace the Ace. I will say, you're on one day no sugar, you know what I mean? Let me see what it sounds like. Is that static? Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear like a really bad static on it? Hold on, I'm trying to listen to my phone. I do kind of hear the static. I'm on what? Thin ice. Did we ever resolve the Jace the Ace situation? I think all things considered. I don't know, because I don't know. Does the audio sound really bad? Somebody help me here. Nobody's helping me here. It's tough out here, you guys. I think we kind of did, all things considered. I believe Jace the Ace, but you are on thin ice, Jace the Ace, because you are very, very negative, and it's kind of making it a non-enjoyable situation, for the rest of the community. You know what I mean? Because, like, all you care about is getting your, attention from me via, what's it called? Negative attention, and I'm, not gonna play into it anymore. Debunked died so Jace the Ace could live. Rest in peace, Debunked. You know what I mean? How are you doing today, Debunked user? I know you're listening, you son of a bitch. As long as my crappy friends don't interfere, we should be fine. It sounds a bit low, but like not super bad. So low as in like low volume, or do I just sound low? Let me increase it a little bit. I was messing around with it, all things considered. It's definitely low volume. That's kind of strange. Gotta go buy milk. See you later, Stargazer. Thanks for stopping by. Now you're loud. Much better. What the? You guys make up your damn minds. It's tough out here. Loud, normal. Stargazer, did you change your profile picture? I think it looks pretty good. I like that one, Stargazer. I do. I really like that one. I'll have to listen after stream and see if the audio, because I know the audio for a fact changed. I don't know if it's worse. You know what I mean? Holy, says Otero. But how are you guys doing, all things considered? At least you have some class, unlike me. I was like, leave server. Hey, guys. Yeah, Debunked is a very troubled man, to say the least, and, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Hello, Debunked. There's not much I can do, because there's a lot. There's a lot. You know what I mean? Is the mic gain too high? It's clipping a little as you speak up. Let me see. Let me see. I know I need to, like, start sitting a little bit back. I have a tendency to, like, get really, really close to my, microphone, so I'm trying to, like, sit back a little bit. I'm fine, just playing games. Awesome. IDK, if you remember, Twisted Slop 62. I think you were on my train stream you were at? She was way too low a minute ago. Don't know if you were here for it. I mean, you'd rather be loud than quiet. Had you at max before the volume. This at least lets me lower a bit. Okay, so my audio overall is just low. That's really weird. Okay. I'll try moving it up just a tiny bit. Let's see. But I had to watch an ad. I see. I donated and said Fortnite. That's right. That's right. Do you know Jace the Ace in person? Like, how do you know Jace the Ace, all things considered? How do you know Jace the Ace? Man, it's so hard. Like, audio, because it's like you have the raw audio, and then you have to put filters on it to make it sound different. Your BGM is oddly low. Okay. Let me turn that up, because, like, sometimes it's like, it shoots up. The BGM is so sensitive out of everything. Those were the good days, Jace Ace. Remember when you did 6-hour streams every day or every other day back then? Yeah, that's back when I thought I could draw. First of all, I thought I could draw. End of story. Second of all, I thought I could draw on live stream. And I was severely mistaken. I just cannot focus for the life of me. And then I started getting very, 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 very busy with work that I do off stream. BGM is perfect now. Audio mixing is fun. It's a fucking nightmare. You know what I mean? I thought when I was doing my test recordings, I was like, wow, this sounds way better. And everyone's like, this is ass. I'm like, oh, well. Welp. BGM is good now. Okay. Drawing on stream. I hate drawing. Why? You know what I mean? And at least I can sit here and cry about drawing on stream, off stream. You know what I mean? I've been busy designing plushies, as always. It's a tough process, and I will say my next plushie that I was working on, or am working on, I don't think it'd be my most complicated. I think my Kaosa plush is my most complicated plushie ever, just because of the way the stitching is done and her outfit. But this one will be my most advanced, if that makes any sense. Audio sounds pretty good now overall. I sure hope so. You know what I mean? So that took up a lot of work. And then this time, I'll probably be able to go into a little bit more detail once everything gets cleared, like legal stuff. You draw as a job. I keep forgetting it. I know. You know what I mean? It's some people forget. I do draw. I am an illustrator as my profession. I design toys a lot. And some of my toys that I've designed have released or have been shown before. They're not out for order just yet. So they're coming soon. That's the word I'm looking for. And then I have more on the way. So look forward to that. All I know about Jace is he pretends to be another person that makes animations, but it's just him. I see. How did you find Jace Ace? All things considered. I do wonder. But today, I don't know what game we're gonna play, but let me put my children away. Get out of here. Hold on, where are they? There we go. Get out of here. Alright, going to the Switch stream. Or screen. Whatever. Alright, here we are. Okay, do I have any audio? Hold on. I do hear audio. Okay. You're putting us away? Yeah, my problem, children. Alright, guys, what are we gonna play today? I'm pretty good at Snake IO, I like to believe. I'm pretty good at Snake IO. But this one is not available online if you think you can play. KO's abusive mother confirmed. Abusive, or am I just strict and I don't take crap? from my children. You know what I mean? Snake IO, Iron Lung. Yeah, that's what I was gonna play. Oh, I'm gonna be streaming for Halloween, but I don't know what to stream and when to stream. So anybody have any ideas? Because I don't know. Mario Kart. I do have Mario Kart. Is Mario Kart that desirable? Is that a fun game? I get sick. Five Nights at Freddy's. Is that on Switch? Snake IO. We need Slither IO back. I remember Slither IO. We are quite problematic. You really are. Everyone is. Snake IO is on the Switch. God, I can't read. It is, but it is like locked to what's it called? It is locked to just gamers on the Switch. You know what I mean? It's not cross-platform. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, let's see how the audio is here. Are you thinking of a horror game? Maybe. I'm just kind of doing whatever. I'm not gonna lie right now. Iron Lung could be cool for Halloween since it's kind of atmospheric. Okay, maybe we can do Iron Lung. Iron Lung or Five Nights at Freddy's at Halloween. When did you get the white outline for your model? Looks good. Thank you. I just was messing around with like a lot of my settings and stuff like that. So I have a few of them. I have this one, which I don't know. I just thought it looked cool. I look like a virus. Twisted Slop, you didn't answer Chaos' question. About what, Jace? I think I said, how did you find Jace the Ace? I have this one. I have to be moved a little bit better for it to work properly. And then, yeah, and of course I have my really dark ones. So now it looks like the screen's playing behind me. I'm getting a tiny bit better. I'm getting used to the whole Mac and all that nonsense. I did notice a white outline. Kind of cool. Thank you. I thought it looks good for like really punchy games like this. Just from this chat. Oh, I see. That's fair. Jace Ace certainly is something. He is certainly a very interesting character. All right, where do I want? Let's see. Where do I want? Okay. You swear, Twisted Slop? Do you swear? Do you solemnly swear? I'm surprised Jace is still here. He's here forever, if you haven't noticed that yet. Jace the Ace, we're here for you. It's very easier to make rotoscope. Makes it easier for me to rotoscope. Yeah. Does it? I don't know. I was like, yeah, that makes sense, but I'm like, how would that make sense? I don't even know. Bro, he's a church? What the? Alright, play that guy. Let's just play some normal little guys. Let me get comfortable. I always get like weirdly situated, all strange. Hold on. JC Ace is boring. Old news now, says Tasato, who hasn't given us content in about a year. You know what I mean? Tasato, when are you... Okay, Tasato, when is that Dakimakura coming in? Guys, if you don't know, as punishment, Tasato did not say good morning to me. What was it, last week? And as punishment, he is to take my Dakimakura on a dinner date to McDonald's. And I'm so kind and I will pay. I will pay for the dinner date. I'll pay for your McDonald's order. You know? I'm so kind. Look at me. Chivalry isn't dead. And so that is his punishment. So he's going to be taking me as a body pillow format to McDonald's. Sorry, Dark Virus, but I do not deserve such an operation. What the? What the? You guys are funny. In this economy, you know what I mean? I'm a big baller now. Tasato, McDonald's is on me. I'd like to go this weekend ideally. Okay. You know, I'll even allow you to go like at like midnight. You know what I mean? Just be nice. You're still mad about not getting his attention? You two are so cute. Okay, first of all, lock it up. Second of all, I don't really have a retort for that. I kind of had a mind blank. There we go. Midnight Michigan? Shout out to Michigan. I'm going during broad daylight during dinner rush. Oh, look at me. I am so good at this game, you guys. I give it... Okay, Mary. We gotta take out Mary. I go for the leaderboards. My son uses a skin. He loves foxes. I love foxes too. It's perfect. Alright, genetic, actually. Oh, I saw... Dark Virus, I saw you playing Tetris last night, and I thought that was so funny, because I was actually playing before... Like, I was playing at the same time you were. Oh, this guy's gonna be a little tough. Let's see. Ooh. Got him. Yeehaw. Look at that. You too. I'm taking out everybody. Nobody can defeat me in this game. You're playing versus bots. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. The vibes are off, man. Why are the vibes off? You all say skin like it's literal flesh of color or something. Skin is just like... What are you talking about? Jace the Ace. Gotta practice some Rusty for the competition. Okay, when are we doing that? I just need help. I just need help. Let's see. Ooh, gotcha. Gotcha. Jace is scaring me low-key. You'll come to learn that there is absolutely, nothing to be afraid of with Jace the Ace. He's all talk. I'll wear my Jace the Ace skin. What the... What are these kids on about? I don't even know. But how are you been doing that one, Leaf? How have you been doing? He's just weird, Jace the Ace? Yeah, he is just weird. Alright, Dark Virus, when are we having the Tetris competition? Because obviously, it's gonna be me versus you, pretty much. You know what I mean? We just allow this weird? Yeah! You must be new here, because, like, yeah, I just allow weirdos to hang out and chat. Like, all the other weirdos that never have, like, a place to go belong, because I keep getting, like, blocked by other people. That's what my chat is. I allow weirdos. I find them very fascinating. I like to study human behavior. I'm weird, and unfortunately, too many of them are horrible. Aww. Damn. I was reading chat. And unfortunately, too many, I'm a horrible person, and I'm ashamed of that. Too many? Are you talking about your father? But Jace Ace, you can control your actions. That's the problem. Is you think that you can't control your actions, but you can. This is my second stream. I see. Yeah, we allow a lot of weirdos in here. Like, oh, this is a close one. Tasato's fallen head over heels in love with me. And we get him to do whatever, whatever I want for content. I have a 300-pound man. 296 pounds, actually. But, Dark Virus, why all of a sudden did you seem, like, kind of motivated to, lose weight? I did see that. Hello, Weeables and your freaks and geeks just joined. Hello, the natty nerd. Are you truly natty? Are you truly natty and not on any test? Or even creatine? I need more people from Fit. I need more Fit users around here. Don't forget Stargazer in the Dark Horse tournament. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm not a weirdo then, right? Faye, I say anybody who sticks around either likes watching weirdos or is just a weirdo and they haven't, like, expressed themselves yet. 100%. Alright, 100% natty. Hell yeah. Creatine isn't natty? Nah, I'm being drama. Who's the most interesting chatter you've met so far? That's a really good question. I will say, as far as, like, Tasato was for a while. Man, that's a really good question, all things considered. What am I then? You're just lonely. You're just lonely, you know what I mean? I feel like I need a persona here now since we all have one. Okay, first of all, that's your first mistake in thinking that anybody here has a persona. These are all people weird and real. They're real and true. Watching a VTuber is weird already, low-key. High-key, rather. I don't know, I think VTubing is so normie nowadays. It's kind of like the, it's just the future. You know? No personas here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that one, Leaf, you're just, lonely. Anyone who's active in a VTuber chat is lonely. You think so? I would say so. All things considered. All things considered, people who hang out with streamers, I say are definitely pretty lonely. But, inversely, if you stream, I think you're also lonely. You know what I mean? I saw a tomboy weeaboo girl with a gun post, so I had to join. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it was my first gun. I still need to buy, ammunition for it. And I still need to shoot it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, fuck! That was an easy clap. I messed up on that one. We don't say the W word here. What is the W word? Weeaboo? You're dumb. I thought you were gonna say, like, woman. I guess you're my first VTuber, too? I don't really watch streams. Yeah, VTubers are really, really common. I see, though. But Jace the Ace, are you saying like Jace the Ace specifically brought you here? What the? How did you find me? I do say I love hearing how you guys find me. It is very fascinating. How did we cross paths? Woman with the hard N? Oh, drama. I know when I was at Offka, I talked to a lot of people who were married. Okay. I mean, that is true. I guess we do have a... Oh. I guess we have some people in here that are married, so I guess that makes sense. I've been in hentai weeaboo VTubers. You don't know weird until you've truly been there. I've seen some of the lewd tubers. They're definitely an acquired taste, to say the least. You know what I mean? I'm glad the gun post brought in a lot of stickier fans. Hell yeah. I think it's because it is such a niche, like, what's it called? Ooh, I tried capturing you, but it didn't work. It, like, really shows your interest. And I think that's what a lot of people... I need to start doing more, is, like, putting things out there that really show my interests. You know what I mean? I did have an inside source, and since I didn't think I'll ever come back... Inside source? What the... So did your friend find Jace Ace? And you're like, let me join in. I was the guy that commented about having a cowboy wheel gun. And a revolver? I think I know. You just recently posted that, didn't you? What do you call a VTuber that cooks? A food tuber. Sure. Okay. Why not, Jace Ace? Why not? Oh, gotcha. Yeehaw. V-fooder? I think just a normal person, considering humans are always behind VTubing. So maybe that's what it is. Wow, what a knee slice. It was like not even like punny or anything, you know what I mean? Or minute twisted slop, you found Kaiser through me due to her commenting on my stuff. It is possible. I didn't think that was an option actually at first, but then I was like, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because Jace Ace, we all know you have 6 billion sock accounts, and I'm the only person who's a non-sock account commenting on your stuff. But other people saw that and they joined in. You know what I mean? I have friends that know Jace somehow and told me to join. Oh, I see. This stream, so it's indeed a psyop. So I'm just like, I'm being trolled by like, I'm being trolled adjacent because you're here for Jace the Ace. That's so funny, actually. A VTuber that cooks. We call her Onigiri. I think, is that a VTuber? I think I've heard that name before. I can cook, but the thing is like, I have such a low threshold of like consuming food. I don't really care to cook all that much. So it's like, why would I cook for like 3 hours when I'm gonna eat it in like a minute? You know what I mean? Big back problems. The meaning of VTuber has changed over the course of 7 years. I do wonder what you mean by that. Are you talking about kind of like the culture? Because it's like virtual YouTuber. I'd say is kind of what it means. And I do find it very interesting that like VTubers nowadays are usually streamers rather than YouTubers. So it really should be V-streamer. But, you know. I'm no longer here for Jace. Legitimately, the first time I even saw him was in your stream chat. I see. Jace, you hear that? You're creating fanfare. You love to see it. You need to have a man that can cook or hire a cook. I know. You know what I mean? Like, Tasato, says allegedly he can cook. And he's dropping the ball. Gotcha. I mainly want to learn to cook for others and not myself, so I get that. Yeah, I just have a low threshold. I took culinary classes in high school. So I can cook, and it's not that hard. I just don't... Like, I've been still eating this canned chicken, mayo, mustard slop every day. Like, I just eat that. The macros are insane. You know what I mean? I don't have time to, go all that far. When I first came to your videos, my second impression was Jace talking about hating God and the end of the world or something. That's Jace the Ace normally. We're trying to get him out of that behavior because Jace the Ace doesn't really understand that his thoughts shape his behavior and his actions. So we're trying to get him on the, what is it, the white pill? I think what would be really fun, because I do want to eventually do reaction content in some degree. I think I would love to react to black pillars. I think that'd be a good one. You did ask to culinary classes. Yeah, I did. I can cook. I'm also a woman. Hello, says Owen Draws. How are you, Owen Draws? Any gambling lately? Gotcha. I mean, now I know it's known from... Ah, I see. That's Chase for you, though. I work 12-hour days hard to get around to cooking for myself. Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. And it's like, to me, I just eat food so quickly, so it's like, you know, there's really no point. The red pill. What is the one that's... I thought the blue pill is the good one. Whatever one is the positive pill, okay? We need to get you on the positive pill. Ooh, this is the second biggest person. I gotta kill him. Oh! I almost died there. Let's see. This guy's huge. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. I almost ran into that. Okay. Easy clap. Damn, this cell train person is huge. Oh, gotcha. Wasn't me, I don't think, but either way, he's dead. Are we talking about the Matrix? There's just like, there's this community of, especially men online. Every now and then you'll see women, and they're called black pillars. And it just means like the absolute most negative way you can view the world. And they have a tendency to kind of like group together and become in an echo chamber of negativity. So they think like, oh, if you have a negative canthal tilt, which is like such a neurotic way to see humans, but it's when your eyes kind of are more rounded rather than sharp, like a quote-unquote hunter. Like, I would say, like, my model has, like, a negative canthal tilt. I can't think of an example of a sharper model that would have the opposite. But, they're like, if you don't have those attributes that are most sexually desired by women, you are going to fail your entire life and you'll never find a partner, so you might as well just hate the world. That's what black pill content is. The blue pill, your life continues as is. Red pill, you discover the truth. I like red pilling. Ah! Eat both pills, why not? White pill, okay, white pill. We gotta take all these black pillars and we gotta turn them into white pillars. We're gonna be like Madoka Magica puring the soul gems, but with pills. That's what we're doing. Black pill is a concept you think there's no hope with their future and everything is doom and gloom. Yeah. And it's a very toxic way of thinking. And the thing is like, I've seen some of these black pillars, their faces and whatever, and they're most normal looking guys. It's... Damn. Gotcha. It's just, they just have such a terrible outlook on life that it repels people from them. Because, like, people, in general, it's usually their personality that's attractive, especially to women. Gray pill. I kind of got that, but I'll clip it so I can review it later. I see. Jace, the party just started. Alright, good night, Jace the Ace. I said something slightly in regards to a woman, and Jace the Ace said I gotta go. Attractive personality, it's over. You have a personality, of all things, Desato. You know what I mean? You have a personality. But I think that'd be fine, because it's like a lot of the stuff that they go on about is just, easy ways to reframe your mind. However, I can't even defeat JC Ace, my #1 black pillar, so maybe I am, talking my ass here. Were you really a merc? A merc? A mercenary? What is that? What is that? Is this like some sort of military reference? If it was, I was in the Navy. That's what I can say. Gotcha. Thanks for at least noticing I have a personality. You do, all things considered. I can't tell if he's trolling or not. Which one? Jace Ace? Or Razmataz Pill? Hello, Stefan. What the hell does that mean? Razmataz Pill. Oh. Alright. F this game. This game's dumb! Alright, guys. What are we playing now? Tetris. Tetris 99? Really? You guys think we should play that game? Military. Oh! I just say Mark is a jerk. Joke. I see. Yeah, I was in the military. I was in the Navy. I was in the United States Navy. I was aviation technician. Tetris 99. You know what I mean? IDK is a weird color created by Crayola. Razmataz? Razmataz pill. Alright, here are our options. I don't want to do any, like, the storyline games, because that's, like, good for a specific stream. I just try to demo that. Play Tetris? Ugh, you guys are too kind to me. I love Tetris. Very likely we'll play Tetris. I got Miku Boxing, Tetris Forever, Dual Tetris. Oh, Dark Virus. I'm trying to convince, Tasato to get a Switch 2. He's been a little better in his finances lately, and I really want to get a Switch 2 so we can play, Puyo Puyo together. Tetris is hype. I love Tetris. No, I don't really just come that often. Last time I joined Chaos, it was jogging. Oh, yeah, that's the stream that fried my PC and I had to get a brand new computer. Oregon Trail. I've never played that before. I think that is something that's like going to be like a long stream too, though. If you were a dude and in the Navy, I would thought you were gay. Hell yeah. I'm a Navy sailor. United States Navy sailor. Gay. Mario Kart. Blech. How do you go from the Navy to becoming an illustrator? So I will say I was an illustrator way before the Navy. I think we'll just play Tetris. You know what I mean? Ooh. Tetris time, baby. Tetris time. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Yeah, we do have that. I do have Fortnite, Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, Little Friends, which is like a Nintendogs ripoff. You know, where we take care of dogs. Suika. Big Brain Academy. I can show you guys how smart I am. Mini Motorways. Holo Hanafuda. I used to F with Super Monkey Ball so hard when I was a kid. I see. Suika. Maybe Ice found my people. I'm a graphic designer. But, so I was always an illustrator. When I got out of the Navy, I just so happened to try selling my artwork, and it was very successful. And that's how I became an illustrator, you know what I mean? I'm gonna join your Discord, you seem base. Thank you, Natty. Oh, fuck, I was supposed to tag it in the, I always forget that. I was supposed to put it in the tag comment. Give me 1 second. Yeehaw! No Discord link pinned. Tasato, what are you even good for? Join the Discord. I need more 4chaners. If anybody is listening and you are from 4chan, I need you to join my Discord. I need more 4chaners around. There we go. The Discord's goofy AF. Alright. Fair enough. I have some more page stream ideas for Tasato, and he can sell his Switch 1 and bam, Switch 2. What the hell can he get for a Switch 1? $10? Alright, it's Tetris time, baby. Ooh. Ooh. Tetris time. Are you good at the Suika game? I'm decent, all things considered. That's a wild thing to join. I need more 4chaners. I do. I'm looking for the 4chaners, okay? I like them. They're funny. And I like their personality. And I grew up on 4chan, so I'm looking for my brethren. Specifically ones from Fit. Yeah. You know, Fit and maybe K. I'm gonna Suika better than KO's. The Switch 1 went up in price, actually. Really? The, probably the old, model? Not a Channer anymore, just a G-Gen? What was your main board? I was always a Fit poster. I was a Fit and CGL poster. What else was I? Because I was in the Lolita community. Everything's gone up in price these days, not gonna lie. Yeah, they really have. Like, it really has. Oh, yeah. Did you guys hear about the whole Snap benefits possibly going, like, being canceled? Do you think that's actually gonna happen? That's wild. Because, like, a lot of people are like, the freeloaders, they're not gonna be getting money. The problem is that so many of these companies, like Walmart and grocery stores, rely on that money, and they expect that money to fund their businesses. And if they don't get that money, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Okay, just reminded the post the dude accidentally set a forest on fire with his mega shotgun. I think that does sound very familiar. I always have to get into the rhythm of Tetris when I'm on stream. Dark Virus, have you played Tetris on stream yet? It is really tough. Ooh, a terrible play. Starting 1-1. What does that even mean? Oh, November. Okay. Ooh, this is a bad. I don't like this guy. Okay, whatever. We'll put him here. I think that's very fascinating. I feel like it's gonna be one of those situations where, like, Trump's gonna be like, haha, you guys thought I was the hero all along. And then he'll save us. But it's crazy. I have a very long time ago. It is so hard to, like, get, like, in your rhythm. You know what I mean? Taco! What does that mean? What the? I'm fixing my room so I can stream again. Hell yeah. You definitely should. And look at Tasato. He was so happy. Dark Virus was so kind that he sponsored a Tasato stream. And Tasato was so hyped. It was very cute. Okay, there we go. It's a bad look, I'm not gonna lie. But it's still cute to see nonetheless. Put you there, put you there. Trump always cooks chicken. Oh, cooks out. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I'm not surprised. I have a feeling that's gonna happen. But it's like, have we ever seen that in like the history of like ever? Them just pulling something like that? You know what I mean? I think it'd be crazy. It's a very good Tasato stream. He killed it. Alright, let's calm it down. Yeah, I mean, he was very enthusiastic. I don't really know if I'd say... Okay, let's do it... Yeah, this way. I don't know if I'd say he killed it. But you could tell he was like putting on his respectful persona. And I thought that was kind of cute. His like, oh, somebody paid me to do this stream, so I'm gonna be on my best behavior. That was cute in that regard. Hello, Fenris! How are you? Ooh, we'll take it. You? Oh, brother. Oh, brother! Tetris is such a good game. I will say shout out to Dark Virus. He really kind of like infiltrated me into playing this game. I was like, you know what? Me and Dark Virus are twins. So if he likes it, I'll probably like it. Oh, brother. Favorite anime, favorite movies. My favorite movie is Pink Floyd's The Wall. Favorite anime, Yojo Senki. What's it called? Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. No, so, excuse me. Whoa. Not the Brotherhood. Sorry, I was getting a little head on me. I wasn't thinking straight. Tetris in real life was peak. Look at me just fucking that up. It was so funny. I love how you kept like, you're like, okay, let's play again, let's play again, let's play again. You could not accept the fact that I was beating your ass. Ooh. Dark did have one good idea. Just one. Let's put you right here. Right here. Right here. Hey, she did play Snake IO! Where's Stella? I see Tasato talking to Stella. Switch games! You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, hey guys. You know, the people asked, listen here, the people asked for this. You know? Who am I to deny the people what they want? I think it's like this only like slightly interesting game I have because like it's the only one I'm decent at. Alright. My heart's starting to pick up. I need to start wearing my heart rate monitor for Tetris streams because like I get really anxious. Especially when I start getting like really low. Okay, we'll put you there. Ooh. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, oh, right here. Ooh, easy clap. What a misplay! Did I make a misplay? I think I'm doing pretty decent, all things considered. Ooh. Put you right there. Oh. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. It's so over once I start the, right here postings. Oh, I don't like that at all. Fuck. Right here? Right here? Right here? Right here. Alright, we're back. Right here? I know. I just want to run out of, things to say, and I'm a little concentrating a little too hard. Let's put you right there. Right here. Look at this, an easy... Oh, fuck! I hate that when that happens! Damn. Alright. I saved it. Look at how beautiful. Alright, put you right there too. Alright, we'll take that. No, 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 no. Damn it. I didn't mean to put that there, but we're good. Oh, no, put that there. Oh, that sucked. Alright, whatever, whatever. We can recover, guys. Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm not even reading chat. It's tough out here. We'll put you right there, right there. Oh my god, I did it again. I'd be so much of a better player if I'd stop doing that. There we go, cleared you out. Put you there. Put you here. I didn't mean to do that either. But YOLO, I guess. Right here, right here. Right here. Let's put you right sure, why not? Right there. Right here. What? Alright, I'm doing terrible. I'm sorry. Embarrassing, you guys. Let's put you right here. Right there. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Okay. Oh! It's getting tough out here. Okay, put you there. Okay, right here. Why not? Put you right here. Right here. I wish I had a T-spinner. But alas, I don't. Damn. I'm not playing very smart. Okay, put you there. Right here. That was horrible. But it cleared up this, so not too bad overall. I made another mistake. I can't believe I'm doing this good, all things considered. Alright. Hey, I am doing insane. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, get over here, get over here, get over here. Perfect. You right there. Alright, right here. No! I didn't mean that. Okay, I meant that. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, another terrible play. Oh! Okay, right here, why not? Right here, right here, right here, right here. Okay, not bad, not bad. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay, no! Well, damn. Okay. Damn, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Look at that. Top 2 in this game is wild. First play, I am so fucking sweaty. Do you see that? By the way, get wrecked, Dark Virus. Did you see that? I'm so hot. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That was the biggest fucking fluke of my entire career. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Worst game she even played. You know what I mean? It's honestly a horrible game. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that. Second place. That's a new record for me, actually. Oh, God. I think before it was third. What the hell even was that? Hell yeah. Sorry I missed all that. Top 3 in your worst game of all time is crazy. What the? Oh god. Just watching this game makes me nervous, right? Outlaw Star, Tenchi Universe. Oh, you're an old head. The Natty Nerd. The Gundam 8th MS Team. You're an old head. That was so funny. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Low key. Low key, I figured out a secret. I figured out a secret. Only the real ones. The real ones would understand what I'm doing, actually. They hear Gundam? Yeah, I think the Natty likes Gundam. Ugh, Tetris is so much fun. I gotta walk my dog! Toodaloo! Tell your dog I said hi. I found this technique by mistake, but I'm not gonna lie. It's been working pretty well. Tenchi. That's an old anime too, isn't it? Let's put you right there, and you right there. I'm an old weeb. I see. I'm 29 years old. So according to the kids these days, I am a hag. But I'm a proud one. And with age comes money. So yeehaw. Unk. I did not mean to switch that. I'm gonna switch this. There we go. I am an unk. I'm an unk and chopped. Alright, take you. Take you. Oh, I don't know if Stella was still here. But I was watching one of your karaoke streams, and it was so funny because out of nowhere, you're like, Chaos is 29. And I'm like, why am I catching strays? I'm 22? I see, I see. Put you right there. I'll start building over here. Right here. I'm 35. Oh, nice! I actually need older people here. Dark Virus is 39. I prefer an older audience. They're way more mature. Still just paying you back. That's me, bro. I'm base form Master Roshi, basically perverted. Ah, I see. That type of persona. Put you right here. Right here. 40 for Dark Virus. Dark Virus, I'm really close in age. Hell yeah. I need... Okay, so what... Okay, guys. Especially you old people. How do I start pandering to other old people? Like, what do I say and do that gets them, in my vicinity? You know what I mean? Like, what is the secret, essentially? Ooh, I don't like that at all. That was so funny. I got second place in that. It was like a horrible game, too. Fuck, I hate this. Alright, this is horrible. Talk about gas prices. Back in my day, no, I need to be like, they're trying to cancel Eminem. Okay, do you guys know what video I'm talking about? Where the lady's like, they're what? They're trying to cancel who? That video is so funny. Let's put you over here. Most older people are usually busy with life, that's fair. Either way, every now and then they can consume content. You know what I mean? Ooh, I'm getting kind of like, attacked. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh. It's getting tough out here. I don't know if I can come back from this one. Ooh. Ah, perfect. I did have one. Alright, now I want this right here. This right here. Okay, we'll put this right here. Oh, come on! I was so close. Damn. Talk about 90s games, I see. Removing Jace from the viewer pool, what the? You want to filter us youngins out? You're like an old soul. I think because you've gone through a lot of pressure points in your life. You're like an old soul, that one, Leaf. I keep forgetting you're a literal child. You're a little child. GG, that was mid. Get out of here. Get out of here with your fake little, like, your pity claps. Need to know a lot of 90 pop cultures. I don't know that one. Know what one? Oh, okay. I'll send it to you later. It's a really good one. I was there so I can inform you on most of it. The good old days. Am I right, you guys? The good old days. I can do a lot of videos where they're like, this generation. I genuinely think this generation's fried. Like, not even being a hater. Maybe this just comes with age, where you're like, this generation. You know what I mean? That means a lot coming from you. Oh god, I don't even know what I said. Damn, gotcha. Put you right there. Right here. Which generation? Let's see. That's a really good question. Because I've seen the parenting styles of millennials, and that's a problem. You know what I mean? I will say, put you there, put you there, put you here, right here, right there. Thoughts on Gen Alpha? I actually pity them a lot because they're chronically online and their attention spans are so fried due to the nature of social media and stuff like that being so addicting. And I do feel bad for them in that regard. I'll put you right here. Put you right here. Oh, I hate this configuration. Okay. iPad kids, yeah, it's like they're the fact that they are like actually legitimately like unintentionally addicted to iPads is wild. Put you there. This was a horrible play. What do you mean? Do others not discipline their kids? Not usually. A lot of like it seemed like a lot of older people were like, where do I put this guy? I'm not gonna be mean to my child at all. And unintentionally they made a spoiled child. Oh god. I gotta clear this out the way. Ooh, horrible play. But why is this not clearing? There we go. Finally. None of us millennials actually had kids got married, like really count as bad with good parents because we wouldn't even show the roster compared to this generation. I think a good amount of kids were born. Hold on. Ooh. From millennial parents. But I also do know it's like the loneliness epidemic is insane at the same time. Let's see. But I think that just comes from a miscommunication between the genders, which constantly looks like a big division because of social media. I beat my kid's ass with a lightsaber in a toy store once. Jesus Christ. Alright, put you right here. Oh. I read that shape wrong. Oh. Worst part, corporations using social media to learn how to keep us on the apps with weak-minded children get exposed to that while the brain's developing. Yeah, not a chance. Gives the natty nerd a donut. They genuinely don't stand a chance. And the worst part is they don't even know. Yeah, they don't even know. I saw this one TikTok of this one girl who was very obviously like in a very dangerous situation. Fuck, this was a horrible game. Ugh. Tough. Tough. That was rough. How the hell did I get second place? I'm lonely on the internet is the culprit. I would have to agree because like a lot of online discourse is forced on division. Like this guy's the enemy. This guy is my ally. And so it creates a lot of like implication that there's a division between people in general. Like especially with like politics. If you are conservative Republican, you're the enemy. If you're a Democrat or liberal, you're insane. Like a lot of those like putting people in those little categories tends to make people think, I should not have done that, that we are a lot more different than we think we are. Put you there, put you there, put you there. I gotta clean up right here. Get rid of your smartphone and go back to a flip phone. The problem is my flip phone is a smartphone. You know what I mean? I have the Galaxy Flip 7. Right there. Beautiful. Okay, I don't like this guy attacking me. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Absolutely abysmal play. Oh! What the hell was that? Rip. Black and white thinking ruins us all. Yeah. I wish at least somewhere on the internet. It's kind of hard to find. You usually have to find like a community for it. But I wish it was more normalized to have like open discussion and people actually being open to learning and open to asking questions that sound controversial, open to talking about things that are a little controversial. Because 9 times out of 10, the issue is the communication, not even the subject at hand. A lot of people think they are effective communicators, but that's not the case. And there's usually just like a small miscommunication between the two that people are not recognizing. I feel like anime is the problem. I think just overall, just social media, which anime is kind of insane. I think gacha games would be the problems, if anything. I'm just just too broke for the newer flip phones. They're really pretty. I'm not gonna lie, the Flip 7 is the best phone I've ever had. We'll get one of those non-flip phones for straight talk from Walmart. Those old guys. Casual communication is hard. It's really not. We just have an insecurity problem. People are so insecure nowadays. I should not have played that there. That was a horrible play. Because people are afraid of making a mistake. And, you know, making mistakes, you know, you need to have parents that teach you. Why am I just getting obliterated right now? What happened? What happened? Oh, God. Oh, God. It is so over. What the hell happened? Anyway, insecurities suck. Yeah. Well, the thing is like, you have to understand, a lot of people don't think things through. What is the absolutely worst thing that can happen if you make a social blunder when you're talking to somebody? 97, shut up. What the hell was that? Too much yap, not enough focus. Yeah. Every single time I start thinking a little bit more, I don't think on the Tetris game. Jay Stace used to do this to me all the time. I used to be playing really good and he'd come in and he's like, I'm literally necking myself right now. And I'm like, time and place. Oh, God. But what is the absolute worst thing that could happen if you make a social blunder? People might look at you fucking weird. That's it. You know what I mean? Why would you be afraid of somebody looking at you weird? You know, you just gotta think this through a little bit more. I think people who surf the web now, real life, I'm just gonna have to read it. I can't even read it out loud. No different from real life. Sorry, I only read a part of that. But it sounded insightful. Just give me a second. Oh, yeah. They used to use, like, internet as an escape means. And now, like, you can't really escape it. I completely agree. You know, I did like the way on the internet before where it was just, everyone on the internet didn't take any of this stuff seriously. And, now everyone takes everything seriously. Like, if you say something or do something or, like, make a joke that's not appropriate, they're like, I'm gonna contact your employer. You know what I mean? I think that's a tiny bit childish. And that didn't used to be the way. And that's why I do really like people from 4chan, because again, like, everything is just, non-stop shit posting there. So it's, to be expected, nobody is gonna be ever taken seriously. And I think that's a very healthy environment. Bantering with friends. So you can't even be funny anymore. It's tough out here. Alright, put you there. Put you there. Right here, perfect. Now let's clear all this out. I didn't mean to do that. Delete Twitter. The only problem is, like, I completely agree with you, all things considered, except that, like, I just have to use things like Twitter, for social media, because I make a living off of social media. So it's like, it is, like, a very easy thing, but in my case, specifically, I can't just delete my means of advertising. Put you right there. Put you right there. Right here, right here. Right here. Ooh. Ooh, tough. Tornado drill. Tornado drill? What the? Where the hell are you? Are you like a child? Not a tornado drill. Maybe one day you can have a social media manager. Yeah, I would love that. That's a dream. Like, I think that's also, like, why I'm, like, really trying to push here, recently, is because, like, life just gets so much better. Like, these people who have, like, these huge managers and stuff like that, like, life is so easy. I would love it if somebody just sat here and told me, hey, here's exactly what you need to post today. In fact, actually, just give me your content and I'll post it for you. And I didn't even have to see, like, the shithole that is the internet. That'd be fantastic. But, of course, that is a, something you have to pay for. Oh, where can I put you? I'll put you right here. I can't afford it at the moment. So alas, I must work. Would you play my game if I finally finished it? Depends on the game. I barely play even like... I barely play games like... even if they're already finished. I don't banter with that one, Leaf, our sweet summer child. We protect you. I've lost a tiny bit of context here. Alright, at least I'm getting somewhere this time around. Ooh, I hate that. Alright, put you there, put you there. I'll put you here. And then I'll put you here, and I'll put you there. And if he's the sheriff, and I'm in here... Alright, put you here. Ooh, I hate this play. We'll take it. Ooh, nice! Clear that all nice and open and beautiful. Look at that. Guys, beautiful. And then I'm being attacked. Why? Alright, put you down there. Put you right here. Put you right there. Put you right here. Ooh, France. I'm just gonna have to take the L. Put you right there. Ah! God, this sucks. Dear God. Put you there. Put you here, put you here, put you here. Put you here, put you here. Put you there. Put you here. Ooh, beautiful. Oh God, that was scary. I can feel my life flash before my eyes right there. Ooh, I don't like that. That was a kind of terrible play. But we survived. Put you there. Put you here. Put you here. Put you here. Like Dark Virus, it's over. Like you will never beat me at Tetris. Just as a reminder in case you were wondering. Like it may not be as good as some of these Japanese people, but I know for a fact you will never beat me. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, don't like that. Fuck. Okay, we'll put you right here. Sorry. That worked. Whew, that was a scary. Put you right there. Put you right there. Don't mess with cats. Exactly. I like kitties. Put you right there. Put you right there. Put you right here. Put you right there. You right here. You right there. You right there. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, why am I being bullied? No, I meant to put you right here. Okay, why not? Okay, why not? Oh! Dumb. Damn. That sucked. What does Auto say? She just might be ignoring half my chats for tonight. Tell it to me straight. Is it over for me? I'm like trying to play a game, believe it or not. Sorry. I'm not giving the Tasato attention. Sarcastic, slow-burn, dark humor. I like all types of humor. You know what I mean? I have a few things where I'm like, you know, it's a little not my cup of tea, but 9 times out of 10, I'm totally fine with it. My cat effed up my hand a little bit today. Shout out to cats. Yomi's been extra friendly here lately. How many Japanese people does it take to screw in a light bulb? Doesn't matter, they're too short. That's true. I will say whenever I was in Japan for a while, I'm 5'3", and I felt like a giant. I felt like a giant. So good. Lock it up, Dark Virus. Lock it up, Dark Virus. Literally at any time, I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass in Tetris. Liminal space exploration game. What does it look like? It sounds like a very interesting topic. All things considered? Kayla just wants to play her video games while sharing her thoughts. Hell yeah. Do I even want to do that though? Really makes you think. Put you there. Right here. Oh fuck. Translation. What is Tisato popping off about? Tisato, you are the moodiest man I've ever met. You're always crying for attention. And Dark Virus is the woman and you still cry more than him. Alright, put you there. Beautiful. Look at that. Put you right there. You right here. Right here. Right here. Drill over. Did I miss anything? Not particularly, I would say. Just the same old, same old. We were just, talking. There are a few of us that are moody in here. Agreed. I would say that's also another thing. Is like the average person is moody. Some people are just better at hiding it than others. I don't think I'm particularly good at hiding my moodiness. All things considered. That's the kind of woman I am. I will say I do have a slight headache. Oh! I don't know if I told you guys. I know I didn't say it on stream, I don't think. But I started doing Pilates. I did not mean to use that. Damn it. And I definitely had a lot of hubris. So, the thing is with Pilates is it's insanely fucking expensive. And if I cancel a membership, or excuse me, if I cancel a class, and it's like before, what's it called? I'll put you right there. Before 12 hours, they charge me like, what was it? A fee. I'm doing horrible right now. Man, I'm playing terrible today. They charged me a $35 fee. So, I overscheduled a bunch of classes because I'm like, it's gonna be so easy. I love exercising. And then I'm like so unbelievably sore, but I'm not canceling because I don't want to be charged $35. So I'm just suffering. Hiding moodiness is hard. I think it depends on how you express your moodiness. Because I happen to see very frequently, if you express your moodiness in a particular way, people perceive it way better. Like, my moodiness, for some reason, is relatively well received, all things considered. But I think it's because, like, the way I express it, I do in a very open and true and honest kind of way, if that makes any sense. And so people are more likely to tolerate it because, like, maybe I'm frustrating, but at least I'm, authentic. If that makes any sense. Can I share the test footage of the game? Sure! I don't think I'll be able to watch it right now, but if you put it in the Discord, I'll definitely take a look. Oh, we'll put it right there. Put you right there. Get you over here. Hiding moodiness is easy. It definitely depends on the person. For me, I don't hide it all that much. I mean, sometimes I do. It's really hard to say. Put it in the Discord, we'll check it out. Yeah, we all will. Put you right there. Put you right there. Right there. Oh god, it's the right there music. Oh, that was horrible. Why did I do that? Alright, I'll take you again. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, not beautiful. Oh god, it's all over. I should have stopped when I was ahead. It's so over! Damn, gotcha. Well, I'm back. We doing Tetris now? Unfortunately, we're doing Tetris. Chat, name a random anime character. I'll draw them while I listen to stream. Who's my random anime character? Tanya Degurichov from Yojo Senki. Well, I feel that if you feel moody, sometimes you use distance to protect us. Yeah, that is true. I will say, because I am, like, clinically bipolar, I will say, me personally, and that's also another thing, is like, to me, when I just disappear because I'm feeling moody, I'm feeling whatever, that's me expressing my moodiness in a way, but I'm doing it in a helpful way because it helps me to just take a break and take back, like set back, and it helps you guys because you're not on the recipient of my ire. You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, that's like not hiding your moodiness, and that's what I kind of meant. Like, depending on how you portray that moodiness is how it's perceived. Hi, Raina, the artist TV, back at it again with Tetra Stream. Ma'am, check the Discord chat channels. Okay, I'm sorry, Raina. I'm sorry. Sometimes I've been a little bit busy. It was my bad, Raina. I'm so sorry. King Bradley, he's pretty cool. Who's that? A character from an anime called Saga of Tanya the Evil. Any particular thread? You can put it in general. You can put it in self-promo. I'm not too particular. Half the time I don't even keep on my own topics. In the proper channels, if you will. Ooh, put you there, put you there, put you there. I definitely also step away when I'm particularly moody. Me when I lie. But, yeah. It does help, you know? Because, like, sometimes you just have to take a breather. And you have to understand, like, humans for all of history have been able to take breathers. Except now, it's like people and kids think they're being, ignored on social media. Does that make sense? Like, you should be able to take a break. But the kids nowadays are like, you're ignoring me. That type of thing. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that. Okay, whatever. It could have been worse, okay? It could have been worse. Fuck. No, ma'am, you're good. I see. Thank you, Raina. Thank you. I don't know how to draw old men, so I'll draw lolly. Hell yeah. I don't know how to draw old men either. Ooh, let's put you... Ooh, right there, right there. Ooh, put you right here. I'm a very... If you've seen any of my artwork, I'm very chibi-faced. So I completely get you. How did I save that, all things considered? Let's put you right there. And then you right here to open you up. Yeehaw! Okay, we'll put you right here, though. Ooh, put you right there. Why am I being attacked? Kids today, you know what I mean? Because it is frustrating, because, like, you know, when I was taking breaks and stuff like that, I was at the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, somebody's gonna think I'm necking myself, and that's annoying. Because in reality, I just need a damn break. Put you right here. And then put you... Oh, fuck. I got mixed up. Silly me. Unideal. Ugh, come on. Woo! Come on. This sucks. This sucks, brother! Oh. Damn, gotcha. There's no way. Okay, it's over. It is so over. Made blunders, mistakes. Because you're an attacker, rip, that is definitely it. They had hiatus and days off. Yeah, the thing is, like, a lot of times, like, these big authors and stuff like that, they were literally... they had, like, 5 books in their entire lifetime. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Then again, my anxiety is rough, so I tend to jump to conclusions. Okay, why are you jumping to conclusions, home? You know what I mean? Okay, so think about this. The worst possible conclusion. This person hates me. Is it so bad to be hated by somebody? Not particularly. You know what I mean? That's what I kind of meant. Like, you need to confront people more because you'll be hated more. And it's fine being hated. I thought of something today, you guys. I thought of something. From now on, in your head, just think whenever you have haters or detractors or just people who just want to get you down, the people who have the cortisol addictions, in your mind, just call them the peasants. I was like, that is like the best way you can refer to them. You know what I mean? The peasants, they're always up in arms about something. That's all I have to say. You know? And in the back of your head, you're like, okay, this is way better. Just call them the peasants. Alright, BRB, I gotta run to the bathroom. I return. Get cooked, noob! Oh, God. I learned from a young age that some people will hate you even though you didn't do anything to them. The peasants. Yes, the peasants will hate you. The peasants will hate you for no reason. That's why they're the peasants. But what if I think of myself as a peasant as well? Then stop being a peasant. Peasant is a mindset. You know what I mean? Peasant is a mindset. Just like having a god complex. Obviously, you're not a god. But it's a mindset. You know? A god complex is simply a mindset. Don't be a peasant, be a god. The peasantachis, you know what I mean? Yo, that's some factual clap chat. Why is a medication ad and water cooler ad showing up? That's a great question, Raina. I'm not really sure myself. Shout out to Trunk Jr. I see, I have a peasant complex. It really is. You have to see yourself differently. You know what I mean? Like, I have to work, like, because I'm on social media, it looks like I'm just lollygagging. Thank you for the gifted membership, Dark Virus. I appreciate it. Shout out to Twisted Slop. What good timing. That's perfect, actually. Thank you, Dark Virus. Be a Giga Chat, exactly. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck, I forgot my train of thought. It feels hard to be confident when you can't really back most things up. You just become smarter than people then. Like, I did so much studying of human behavior. I'm pretty smart, and so that's what backs my confidence. We did it, chat! Hell yeah! These peasants, how dare they mock my terrible grades and consistency of getting good grades only in English and art. Exactly. Let the peasants talk among themselves. You know what I mean? You know what entertains the peasants. So why are you even bothering with them? It's that easy. I'll put you there. Ooh. Already off to a rough start. Congrats, Twisted Slump. I know, that was great. Great timing. You know the word I'm looking for, not necessarily timing. Alright, perfect. Get you. Oh my god, what? That happened! Alright, let's see if I can. Nope. Damn. Gotcha. Why does that keep happening? I was trying to get you, Raina. I know, it's so hard to get Raina as a gifted sub. I cannot believe that happened. Peasants are fueled by emotion, never logic, unfortunately. Exactly. So you just gotta let them be. You know what I mean? The peasants will always be the peasants. A peasant is a mindset. Oh, France. Like, just, you guys need to be more artistic. Like, how much more fun and exciting does it say to call someone a peasant? You know what I mean? Oh my god, I cannot think straight right now, obviously. Fuck! Alright, let's put you there. I guess. This is horrible. It's so over. It's, oh my god, and I switched to the wrong one. Put you there. Right there. Oh, this sucks. Put you here. Oh god. Put you there. Put you here, I guess. Jesus. Alright, people, can I come back from this? Can I? I don't think so. Maybe. I hate these guys. Nope. Okay, let's take this and do that. Now let's do that. Look at me, genius. Oh, guys. Life's too easy. In Germany, we call peasants literally lower folk. Yeah, that's like the translation in English, too. Right here. And then right here. And then... that was not the play. Ripperoni. Put you there. That fail of a T. Okay, shut it up. T-spins are hard, okay? I was trying. Guys, why is Dark Virus a bully? Alright, let's put that right there. Put that there. This is gonna look ugly. But... oh, God. It's so over. Right here, right here, right here. Not the best. But I guess it's better than nothing. Dark is being a real peasant right now. You know what I mean? Exactly, it's that easy. The peasant behavior. Alright, I'll keep you, put you there. Got those mixed up. Hee. Put you right here, right here. Right here. Right here. Right here, right here, right here. Alright, at least I'm getting somewhere now. She's gonna fox scream in chat. Wait and see. I might just do that right now. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling here today. I'm not on my A game, but you missed it, Raina. I got second place. It's pretty phenomenal stuff. Put you there. Put you here. Put you here. Put you there. That's not the shape I fucking want. Put you there. Right here. We'll take it. Oh no, better here. We'll put it right there. God, it's just echoing in my head, Dark Virus. That fail of a teaspoon. Gotcha. God, it's just echoing. I'm like, damn, that was. I tried. Alright. So I'm only using 1% of my power? That is correct. Oh, France. Oh my god. I hate when this happens. Can I go one stream without doing that? No. Alright, put you there. Nope, I don't want that. I want that this here. I want this right there. I want this right here. And then I want this right there. And then, oop, I don't want that. I want this right here. Okay, we'll take that. Horrible place. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I guess. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, you guys? I guess. Nope. Did not mean to put that there, but I guess. Okay. What is going on? I'm not even pressing these buttons. What the hell is even happening? That didn't even make sense. I was not pressing those buttons. I'm pulling a DSP. How many Labubas do you have? Listen here. Chat, she making him dinner? I might have to. Being mean is hard. Being mean is pretty easy, actually. Just speak your mind. And 9 times out of 10, people will speak their mind back. And they might be rational. And then you're like, okay, well, that was rational. And then you respond back. For KO's sake, she beat me fair and square. No holds. Destroy me. Hell yeah. That's correct. You play a game without using holds. Yeah, I can do that in a personal game, but not in fucking Tetris 99. Dark side KO's, you know what I mean? I'm literally dark side Phil. Guys, how does he say it? Can we get some support in chat? Contributions, that's how he says it. Contributions. Feel free to decline. What am I declining? How much free to react to it on stream? I don't know if that's a smart decision on your end, because I am very, very cynical, and I'm very, very, like, especially when it comes to anything that's like a product, I'm very harsh, and sometimes people might even say cruel, and I will say I can't fake a reaction, so it might not be the best, you know, depending on how you take criticism. Thank you, my dear Dark Virus, for another gifted membership. Make me cry, bro? I mean, whoo. My favorite. Now you're kind of speaking my language, my dear. But it truly depends, because like some people can handle my more abrasive personality, and then other people, which I could literally name people in the community, cry from it. Swing and a miss. Shout out to biggest boy. Whatever. I'll put you there. Right here. This is an ugly play already. It's over. I finished walking my dog. Welcome back from the dog walk. I hope you got some exercise. Throw names. Well, of course debunked. Desato. Darkfire's used to be... Darkfire's, all things considered, you've been like feeling really healthy lately, if that makes sense. I wonder how you're doing undercover. You know what I mean? Okay, put you there. Ooh. That one leave. Chaos is... Oh yeah, 1 billion fucking % that one leave. Yeah, you're a, I have to censor myself with you, that one leave. I literally do, and I get it. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. Yeah, and then you start fucking crying. And then I have to deal with that. No, get out of here. I know who you really are. I made one comment. What was it that one time? I said something about, like, you being a toy left on the shelf. You damn near started crying. It's tough on these streets. Undercover obese! Hell yeah. Alright, put you there. Yeah, why not? Why not? Kale's critique is very beneficial because she's 100% honest. I am. I cannot... It is very hard for me to lie. It is very, very hard for me to lie. And I do think it's funny because, like, for the longest time, I'm like, people are gonna hate me because I just can't... I can't be fake, to say the least. And I know that sounds so corny and, like, millennial coded. But it does seem like a lot of people appreciate it. All things considered. Put you there, and put you there. I don't want lies. Then maybe we could do something like that. Because I am very, brutally honest. But I do, if you do listen, I do give good, solid, professional feedback and critique. Because I've had a lot of life experience. Oh, I did not mean to do that. 20 donuts super for a soundboard in chat? Who has it? Says Raina. Hell yeah. Agreed and retweet, actually. Oh, look at this. Horrible build. Horrible build. Ooh. It's getting literally tough out here. And I don't want to play with you anymore. That one leave. Sag. What the, you see what I'm saying? I don't even know what that one leave, or excuse me, I don't even know what he's saying, but I'm like, oh god, now that one leave's gonna be sulking. Shout out to my sensitive men. Alright, put you there, put you there. It's only a 2-minute video from very early development. Things have changed, but the main idea is the same. Oh, I see, oh, I see. Put you there, put you there, put you here. Right here, perfect. Gorgeous, beautiful, and stunning. KO's it needs work is better than someone who'll say, I think it's perfect. Oh, yeah, and it's just like, I cannot stand, like, when people just lie to people's faces like that. To me, that is, like, the worst thing you could do to another person. Is just straight up lie to them, be like, oh, you look great. You know what I mean? I know an insecure woman hates to see me coming. It just does not work. Alright, but you... right here. Right here. I'll clear you out. I guess I'm sulking. Oh! Actually sulking. Are you really, Leaf? God, I can't even, you, okay, first of all, you sulk so fucking frequently, I can't even tell. I can't even tell at this point if you're actually sulking. Oh my god. Insecure people just in general hate to see me go. That is true, that is true. I will say. This isn't responsive, I'm not even close to sulking. Okay. I thought, see, again, like, you fucking sulk so frequently, I literally can't even tell anymore. When you're legitimately sulking when you're not. Good god. Group hug for Leaf. Certified sulker boy, you know what I mean? That is leave for sure. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, I could have played that perfectly. Okay, actually put you there. Hashtag accountability. Chat, is her mic okay? I don't think it is. Put you there. Right there. Right there. I'm playing very safe and lazy right now. You hear that too? Is my mic sounding strange? What the hell is going on? I try to be like, look at me. I'm gonna proactively fix my audio, and obviously I did not do that. Right, and since you missed my last message by tag, I'll resend it. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate it. You know? I appreciate it. Watch the Nightmare on Elm Street trilogy. Never have I ever. Personally. That was dumb, but I got really lucky with this one. Put you there, put you there. Oh, look at that. Quick thoughts. Quick thoughts. Put you there. Put you there. Sounds a bit weird. Okay, I'll have to check it after. This sucks. I'm trying my best, you guys. I'm watching. Can't type sorry. Put you there. Put you there. Put you here. We'll just cover you up right there. I did not mean to do that. But you guys, I think a lot of you don't face enough rejection and failure to get proper experience and feedback. Because again, like, I've failed so many times, it sincerely does not bother me. Who is that? Is that a Migmag? I think a Migmag is trying to come in right now. While I'm fighting for my life. France. Put you right there. Oh, beautiful. Put you right there. Put you also right there. Finally, I'm getting somewhere. Good lord. Alright, put you right here. Okay, I could have... Ooh. That was a little rough. Let's put you right here. Right here. Put you right there. You right here. You right here. You right here. You right there. Right here, sorry. Ooh, right there. Why not? Ooh, right here. Right here. Right here as well. Beautiful. 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 Look at this. Top 10 again. Read it and weep, Dark Virus. God. If only you were more of a challenge for me. Okay. Damn! Oh, and then that shit happens. Killing myself, literally. Fuck. Alright. Put you there. Put you there. Like, what the... Okay, put you there. Put you right here. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Okay, we'll put you there. Don't like you right there, so I'll put you right there. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. That sucked. This is the one, you know what I mean? We ending soon? I don't know, Jace the Ace. I don't think so. I don't think so. I agree with KO's 100%. Everyone needs experience failing rejection in life to learn to handle and not let the crash word. Stargazer, after being at your lowest point of being a broke-ass bitch, how are you feeling mentally? How are you feeling mentally, all things considered? 10K likes, 2 potential future Miss Natty nerds, and 3.5 replies. Whatever the hell that meant. What the... But welcome back. I got 30 failed projects in the can. Probably you're not getting the right feedback then, I will say. Because at that point, if you're failing that often, it sounds like a you problem as the source of failure. You know what I mean? It might be a you problem. Are you being cruel to yourself, all things considered? You can be either overly cruel or not cruel enough, and that could be a source of your failure. You know, I wish Biblical Words was here and not to argue with them. Jace Ace, you've been missing it. Tesado has been talking to Tim and Clee, who are devout Christians, on their stream, and they're very open to answering any type of question, no matter how controversial or whatever it is. It's a very nice place for open discussion for Christianity and religion. You should go there sometime. And ask all the questions about religion to your heart's content. Check the message, please. Fuck, that's right. Let me get this real quick. Alright, let's see. Alright, how the hell am I supposed to learn if you don't throw me into it, give me anything to learn off of? What? What am I learning? Okay, learn if you don't throw me into it or give me anything to learn off of. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You have to put yourself out there. Is that what you're talking about? Determined, angry, determined. I could punch anything that'll get my way. Tired of asking. I like to see it. Look at that. I like to see it. Stargazer is waking up after 25 years. You know what I mean? I will say, this is a life. You can't ask. You have to take it. Unfortunately, I wish it was all, you know, dreamer, lover boy, where it's just like, you know, if you ask politely, you get it. Sometimes that does work. But 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. So it's good to see that you have some vigor in you. Put you there. Put you there, put you there, put you there. I'm scared of suffering. Eternal damnation. I don't think you'll have to. Okay, Jace Ace. Here's the plot hole when it comes to the little religion stuff. Are you saved, Jace Ace? Are you saved? Coherency is dead tonight in chat. Probably because of me. I don't think I'm being very coherent, all things considered. My ex-partier alcoholic turned right-wing Christian conservative friend. There was a whole lot to that. I mean, a lot of people do that for a coping mechanism. 9 times out of 10, a lot of religious people, and I'm not religious myself, but they go through something very, very painful that they cannot wrap their head around rationally, and they believe like the only way to either atone for their sins or to function through life is through religion. And so I'm not too surprised that that is a common thing that happens. I put you there. Finally, opening up. Look at that. Nice and clear. But I don't like that I'm not clear right here. Okay. Put you there. I could have handled that a little bit better. Not gonna lie. Put you there. Put you there. Put you here. Put you there. Put you here. Polymath! What the hell is a polymath? Is this polyamory? It sounds like it. Ugh, ugly, but I have to. We'll put you there. Being religious seems fun to me. It really does, all things considered. I wish I could, like, be religious. It seems like a very freeing way to live life, depending on how you perceive religion. Okay, put you there. Basically, I have many creative ambitions. I'm decently skilled at most of it. So, are you drawing yourself too thin, though, by not fixating and perfecting a specific area? A lot of people do that. You know, where it's like for example, like I also have like a lot of skill sets and talents, but when I don't focus on like one particular area, I don't really focus on anything at all. And so therefore I'm not as effective as if I stuck with a certain idea. Because if you're someone who bounces around ideas all the time, it might get a little tricky for you. You know, I feel sad when someone dies, but even sadder if I find out they end up in a place called hell. Jace Ace, I don't know if you answered my question. Were you saved when you were religious? I'll put you there, put you here. If people are poly cool, yeah, shout out to the polyamory people. I hope they're having a blast. You know, I hope they're having fun. I hope it's everything that they dreamed of. Beautiful. Ooh, put you right there. Ugh. See, like, this is a good game. Like, I'm playing solid, I'd say. Hey, people are probably cool. Oh, I think I read that. Hello. Hey, Collie. How are you doing? How are you doing? Put you there, put you there. Put you here. I just put in the accountability to look when you have time. Okay, okay, okay. Put you there. Perfect and beautiful and stunning. I hate this when this happens though. Put you here. Oh, that failed T-spin. Shut up, Dark Virus. Dark Virus needs to lock it up. Especially if that person was really sweet, I'd be saddened about suffering. Yeah. I would too, but then Jace the Ace, that kind of conflicts with what you said in the past, which is you want to teach humanity what it means to suffer. So were you lying then, or are you lying now? You know what I mean? Because your information that you're portraying, or giving to me, is kind of not really checking out. Put you there. Put you here, put you here, put you here, put you there, put you right here. But when I got humbled in 8th grade, I changed my ways and turned into a donut. What the? How did you get humbled in 8th grade? And why are you holding the emotions that you felt as a child still kind of like against you in a way? You know what I mean? Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh. Okay, okay, that was just dumb. Okay, whatever, I'll put it right here. I chickened out the last second, that was my bad. Alright, now we are. Nice and clean. I did not want that there, but we'll take it, whatever. Whatever. Put you right there, put you right here, put you right there. Clear and beautiful. Stunning and beauty. Put you there. Put you there. Look at this, you guys. I'm a Tetris superstar. Dark Virus can rot in hell. Rot in hell, Dark Virus. Fuck. He got so hyped seeing me play so well. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna get online. Put you right there. Put you right there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Get in there. Perfect. No, get over there. There we go. Right here. I did not mean to put that there. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, put you here. Put you there. Put you here. Okay, whatever. I did not mean... Alright, put you there. Put you there. Put you... Oh my god! There we go. No, all the way over there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Did not mean to do that. Alright, it's so over. It's so over. Fuck! Okay, whatever. 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 I'm coming for you. I know you are, you son of a bitch. Balancing confidence with arrogance is something I struggle with. It's better to be arrogant than to be, confidence and arrogance, I mean, they're both the same thing. You know, there are pros to being arrogant, you know what I mean? The absolute worst is someone will check you, but it's very rare that the average and modern person is also someone who could check you in the first place. So you're very often left unchecked, you know what I mean? And so it's better to be arrogant than to be, a pussy, you know what I mean? I would agree. Recently I worked on an album and released it, but in addition to this game, I'm working on a book, a stop motion show, and a narrative. It sounds like you're drawing yourself too thin. Like, realistically, you need to perfect one thing. For example, say you get a following because of the book. Well, you've now dropped the progression or perfection of the book, and now you're working on a music, you know, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Now you've disattached from the fan base that's following you, if you do it in that kind of method of trying to gain a following. I don't know what your goals are specifically. Hello, Brock? Brockness Monster. Brock, is that you? The splinters in the face, Brock, is that you? I can't tell, the names kind of changed a little bit. Maybe I should physically talk to people at my school who are Christian and ask them and share my thoughts. Yeah. Or like I said, Jace Ace, you believe it or not, the Kaoza community is very diverse of individuals. We have a reverend, a holy reverend, or whatever the hell they call it in the Christian world, in my community that you can talk to, Jace the Ace. You can talk to him, okay? You know, I can set you up with that. Where's Tim? Cleet, get him! Hello, Brock, how are you doing? Long time no see. KO's a rage caught on camera. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. I'm totally drawing myself thin. Yeah, I do the same things. I do have like a lot of, I like to write, I like to draw, I like to be a business, and I did draw myself thin for too long, and I'm kind of taking this last year to recuperate all that. But you really got to stick on something that you can perfect, and then move on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, for me personally, I'm really trying my best right now to perfect my plushie design and stuff like that. As well as just finding what works for me as a streaming thing. You know what I mean? So it's a tough process to go through. Tim's a bad example. He's perfect, though. Yeah, I have different devices, different names. I see, I see. Good night now, JC Ace. Tim is a great example. Crispy Clean not having. I know, Crispy Clean just dropped the ball. Tim was like, you know, fetuses, gummies. Gummies to be consumed. Elon Musk is top 2. At least you didn't smash your Switch controller. Yeah, because Jace the Ace, I can control my emotions, you know? That's why I am so articulate with everything I do, generally, how I keep my body, how I keep my work ethic, how I keep my work, how I keep my speech, is because I can control my emotions. That's the only way. You know what I mean? I'm trying to grow my TikTok. Hell yeah. I will say, me personally, Dark Virus, TikTok has the absolute worst retaining, like, just the lowest quality people, I'm not gonna lie. I get so many fucking followers on TikTok daily, and it's just nothing. It's all fluff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm streaming, and they just never show up or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of, oh, I'll put you right there, actually, beautiful. What is it? What is what? I am, wondering you're asking, Brock. Put you there, put you there, put you here, put you here, put you there. I don't use it, YouTube and Facebook. I see, I see. It's pretty smart that you don't use that, social media. Put you here, put you there, put you there, put you there, put you there, put you there. Put you there. Miss Anime and Tom Merkley, you have the abs? Okay, so low-key, I don't like abs, but sometimes I do kind of get them. Okay, so you know how, like, when women will have, what's it called? That line down their chest, that kind of, it is from the silhouette of abs. That was so dumb to play that there. I do have that sometimes. I'm not a huge fan of it, I'm not gonna lie. So I hope that somewhat answered your question. Horrible. If not, do you even lift, bruh? Listen here. I am a cardio person. Like I said, I started doing Pilates though. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm done with cardio for a little bit. We are on the winter bulk or whatever. What's your opinions with dudes with abs? The body fat percentage that it takes to get to abs is pretty extreme. I have admiration for those who have them. I know a lot of men think that, like, women find it so sexually attractive that if you don't have it, you're, like, nothing. But it's just kind of like, it's like if you have them, like, okay, that's cool. But if you don't have them, it's like, okay, you know, they're kind of hard to obtain. I think because, like, I'm someone in the fitness community that I understand how hard it is to have certain body types that I'm so, you know, I'm just like, okay, well, that type of thing. I love muscle mommy fit women. Any muscle mommy fit women lovers in chat? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Let's put you there. I'll hold on to you. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I can't do that. You keep yourself top notch. I do try my best. All things considered, I have very, very... Oh! France. Strict standards for myself. You could almost say to an unhealthy degree. But I've always kept myself in very high standards in general, so... France. I cannot believe we'll put that there. This here. Ooh, ugly. Put you there. Oh. There we go. Finally. Yeehaw. I honestly really want abs at least once. They're very hard to obtain, I will say. But if it's a goal, it's a good goal. Like, I will say, like, I'm always a reach for the stars. What is it? Reach for the sky. If not, you'll land among the stars. That little nonsense. That's kind of how I am when it comes to those types of things. So it's a good goal nonetheless, because like if you get like super close, then like that means you have a really nice body. It's from dropping stuff on the floor, says Brock. My biggest secret. What the hell is Brock saying? Shout out to Brock. I missed you, Brock. I was really worried for a bit, because I know you like you're always in the trenches, and I was kind of worried that something had happened to you. It's really good to hear that that is not the case. You are alive and well, and you are thriving. Horrible. Alright. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Okay. Ugly. 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 It's getting tough out here, you guys. Put you. Put you. Oh. Alright, clear you. Finally. Horrible. Come on. I didn't mean to do that. France. Damn it. Okay, well. Even in great attempts, it's glorious to fail. Exactly. Exactly. Like I always say, it's like my catchphrase. I've failed more times than people have even tried. That is why I'm where I am today. Shoot for the moon, because even if you may end up dead in space, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Tasato. No, I have surgery scheduled to fix my messed up nose. Had to get the house ready so I could rest after. I see, Brock. I see. Tell me how that nose surgery is. Are you fixing a deviated septum or a broken nose? Because Tasato has a he's got a fucked up nose he's got to take care of too. So I'd love to hear your experience with that. You know, keep your keep Tasato motivated. Cool to hear you keep viewers in mind. Oh, France, I don't even know what you're talking about. It took my teeth too. It took a long time to get VA benefits. That's also Tasato. He also has teeth he has to fix. I broke some teeth. I see. I see. Glad to hear that though. That you got VA benefits, Brock. Look at my last message, please. Can you stop saying the F slur? You are so annoying. You wasted. Next time you say the, oh, can you check my last message? I'll be like, no. I can't breathe, I'm in agony. Jesus, Brock. I used to be that way too. That's why I also had to have surgery on my nose. Because I had concha ballosa. Which is basically where balloons blow up, bone balloons blow up in your nose and make it like really hard to breathe. And I had to have a very excruciating surgery to fix it. He's doing what, LMAO? They got dry and sting. Shout out to Brock. That does suck though. Worth it, you'll forget that promise though, I'm calling it, absolutely. I forget what I say like 4 minutes after I say it. On average. So like I said, guys, when I get canceled, just give me a few days and I'll forget. This is looking real ugly, but, ooh, saved it. This is the second time you've had a nose surgery? Is that what you're saying, Brock? I forgot how hard it is to understand what Brock's saying. Closer to 90 seconds! Hey, well, guess what? I'm trying my best. So, that counts for something, right? Right? Wrong. It doesn't count for anything. Alright, put you there. Put you here. You think you messed it up a bunch of times, you just don't remember? Are you an alcoholic, Brock? Like, are you a chronic alcoholic drinker? I love it how, like, sometimes I don't need those pieces, and they're completely useless to me. Alright, are we gonna get this anytime soon? There we go. No, I'll put you right here. Alright. Put you there. This is the second procedure. For your nose? I had to have 2 nose surgeries too. A lot of times these people don't know what they're doing. Oh, it's not looking too hot. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Chronic pain, memory loss, I think. It's a distraction. I doubt you'll ever get canceled. I will eventually. And perhaps, I mean, perhaps the online... Yeah, I will say getting canceled is a frame of thought, actually. I take it back. If I'm like, no, they're not canceling me, then they're not canceling me. It's that easy. You know? Thwart cancelers with this one special trick. Alright, let's put you... Ooh. Right there. That was a really wacky play, I'm not gonna lie, but a perfect play for a T-spin. That I don't even have right now. So I'll put you there. But I try to say most things earnestly. It's a matter of time when she does. I'll stick by you. Thank you, the real ones. The real ones. You know, like when somebody like reasonably gets canceled and their absolutely delusional fan base is like, no, you did nothing wrong. You know, you do need those. You do need those. You know what I mean? They're always there. They're always like, absolutely not. Did she do anything wrong at all? Ooh. Those are valuable pieces in the hour of judgment and reckoning. I will white knight you for when you get canceled. Thank you. Preemptively. Like, can you imagine that? Preemptively, Alright, who's gonna white knight me? Alright, put you there. That wasn't... Oh my god, I did that. Put you there. Put you right here. Right here. Fuck off. I'm gonna have to... This is not looking good. Oh, France. Alright, we can do that. Ooh, that was terrible. I did not mean to play that there at all! Alright, put you there. Put you here. Put you there. Put you here. I can't believe I'm still alive somehow. Put you right there. Put you here. Put you here. Nice, we finally opened up this area. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. Put you here. Beautiful. Put you not there. Put you right here. Put you right there. Oh, finally, look at that. Easy clap, another top 20. You love to see it. Man, I'm getting good at Tetris. Can I get the fake people being like, yeah, you're so good at Tetris, Kyoza? Oh, fuck. Why did that just happen? I just jinxed myself. Okay, put you right here. Put you right there. Good God, I cannot believe I just did that. That is so funny. Actually, it was all according to plan. Look at this. Beautiful. Put you there. Let's play safe. Right here. You're improving! Whoa, that sounded backwards. What the hell was that? You're improving. That was rough. Okay, nice. Alright, what is your top, by the way, if I may ask, Stargazer, what is your, top place? Because last time I checked, it wasn't all that, impressive. Put you right there. Oh, fuck. Okay, put you right there. Put you, why not? Why not? Right here. Beautiful. God. I didn't mean to do that. I hate when I don't think fast enough. Damn. Damn. At least top 10. Rough. I haven't seen KO's best. You're so good at Tetris. Thank you. Let's calm it down, Dark Virus. What did you see earlier? Did you see that second place? Really makes you think. What is your... Okay, Dark Virus, real talk. What is your top place? I know you've shown top 10 before. What is your top place? I joined the game, I think. I was 37th? Meanwhile, Stargazer's like, you're improving, though. Let's see if we find Stargazer. Shadow! Yeah! There's Stargazer. Guys, we're gonna have a Tetris tournament at some point. Where we all play this game privately, you know, a little private thing. When are we gonna do it? When do we do it, you guys? Have a good night. Good night! Got notes and clips. Thank you, my dear Crispy Clee. I always appreciate all the hard work you do. You're one of the only people next to Dark Virus who pulls his weight around here. And I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you later. So how much for that reaction? I can then stream if you want it to be, no problem. I don't necessarily say I have to charge. What is the video on? Is it on like YouTube? The only thing is like I'm not too familiar, LOL. I'm not too familiar with like adding sources and stuff like that. So is it a YouTube video? I don't know how to add a YouTube video. You're somewhat good, I guess. Leaf. We need a Tetris championship. Tasato, when am I gonna have one? Somebody make me a... Somebody be my manager, please. Somebody be the line leader. Alright, I think I'll do one more game, and then I'll either do something else or just chatting or something. Ooh, this game fries my brain. Man, I see why people like rage baiting. Why? Why is that? Why do people like rage baiting? You know what I mean? Being toxic? Manager time. Alright, when is the Tetris, what is it called? When is the Tetris championship? Manager. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's YouTube. Okay, how would I react to the video? I'd have to share my screen. Alright, you guys, we're gonna, after this, I'll try and figure it out. We can give you some, best feedback possible. Dope me up seeing people get mad because you was unrivaled. Yeah, because you're a fucking loser. Who has no content that they create. That's, a better feeling. Like, if you created solid content... Look at this mess I'm making right now. You wouldn't need cheap tricks, which is getting people angry. But you don't create anything. You know? So that's why you say it's unrivaled. You know? You don't create, you don't draw, you do nothing at all. And that's why that feels good. Okay, put you there, put you there. Oh, right here, right here, right here. Because a better feeling would be sharing your artwork or your creations. Exactly, you're getting good understanding. The loser Tachi's in chat. Hey, well, fun getting to know you guys. Catch you next time, Sid Risker. See you later, the natty. Stay natty. You know what I mean? I do ask, I know you're leaving. Do you know who Billy Harrington is? He's my idol. Okay, put you there, put you there. Welcome to the mountaintop. What the hell does that mean? Put you there, put you, oh, right here. Right here, right here, right here. So is a thumbnail on your Twitter and something? It is, actually. An artist drew it. And so I have, the artwork credited by the original artist posted on my Twitter. Put you there, put you there, put you there, put you here. I'm getting blasted for no reason. But welcome back, just a random student. How are you doing? Go there, go there, go here, go here, go here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Stargaze's like, you're getting better. Comes in 37th. Your dog died? Your dog died just now? Or your dog died like, you know, like a bit ago? I hope not just right now. That's sorry to, I'm sorry to hear that. It's really tough when you have a pet. I sulked for fucking so long when my cat died. I had her for like 15 years. Put you right there. Put you right there. Too risky. I'm not even gonna risk it. Oh god, maybe it didn't even matter. Alright, put you there. Put you here. Put you there. Put you here. Fuck. I am not liking this gap I've built. Jesus. Oh no! Okay. Okay, oh, we'll take that. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that was pretty. Oh my god, why does that happen? Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, what happened? Alright. Necking myself. That was dumb. Talk time first. It just caught me off guard. Maury Kelly, I made a song called Mountaintop where she directly told me to stop creating and start tweeting. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Exactly, exactly. Loser Tachi, is that a role I can have? Oh, that one leaf, that one leaf. My patience for the losers around here are growing thin. You know what I mean? You saw your exiled friend. You know what I mean? You saw what happened to him. A bit ago. I see. Shut the fuck up, Dark Virus. Unfortunately, I had to put my cat down after just 2 years. She had a chronic that was killing her. Aww. That is tough. That is tough. God, I love cats. They're too innocent for this world. Alright, let's figure out how we react. Guys, we cumulatively react to this guy's video. And we'll give the harshest criticism, but it has to be effective criticism. Alright, let me switch over to my, thingy. Alright, I'm a little slow, so give me a second to figure all this out. Alright. Just to bury it? I would bury it. Alright, how would I get a YouTube video up in here? What is the link? Did you put the link in the Discord or something? France, I lost my chat! Good God. Now it's empty without her. I'm not gonna lie. The absolute first thing I did when my cat passed away, I very quickly got another one to fill the gap. And some people say that's not really healthy, but it worked for me. She's pushing 20. Oh, that's cute. A kitty lasting that long is really, really cute. Be critical, not a jerk. Helpful, but not demeaning. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let me post this up. Hold on. Let me fix my stuff real quick. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours? Not bad. AK 2 hours of... What am I playing? Tetris. Okay. Now let me figure out, I'm a little slow when it comes to these things, how I can open this up. Alright. General. This is it. Visit site. Let me take this. Copy this. Put you into my Chrome browser. Where's my Chrome? Hold on. Chrome. Minimize. France! Okay, it's opening. Let me just make sure none of my stuff is logged in. I tried making getting a browser just for stream. So that way I don't actually dox myself. Alright. Let's do no, whoops. Does anybody know if I can just screen link the video? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Towards like I don't have to show a browser. Or do you have to show your browser? Let me try this real quick. Hold on. All right, new source. New source. Media source. Screen capture. There's no way to do it without the browser unless you download it. Okay. I'll just do Mac screen capture. All right. Let me verify. Oh, let me take that and put that there, just in case. Should be good to go. And then do window capture. And then do... where are we? I'm looking for France Chrome. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, now this is gonna look kind of ugly because I'm just doing like a fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying my best. Alright. Max screen capture. Let me verify if audio shows. Is there any audio? Do you know? I don't see any. Is there audio? Tail's doing his job. It really is. Alright, let's put you underneath here. Alright, let me make myself light. Okay, yes, there's audio. France! France! Okay. Okay, add source. Audio input. iOS audio capture. Let's take that. Desktop application. Let's hopefully it does Chrome. I think I got it. Guys, I think I figured it out. I'm so smart. What the? Okay, hold on. Okay, YouTube chat. Okay, I think no. Damn, what? Gotcha. Gotcha. Hello, Chippy the Wizard. How are you doing? Yeah, there's no audio. How do I add an audio source? I did. Let's see. If you have VLC, I don't think I do. Damn. Audio capture. I did the audio capture, but it's not showing the audio. Huh. Let's see. I don't want to hide. I want to add audio source. Audio input capture? I don't know. I might not be able to do this because I don't know how to show audio. I'm not gonna lie. Unhide all? Yeah. Feel bad inserting myself in protecting this stream? No worries. I do this all the time. Like I said, I'm always allowing for shenanigans to happen. As long as it's like helpful in some degree, I'm fine for it. There's so many times where like I'm just doing something and someone just starts trauma dumping their like their entire life. Might end up as desktop audio. Okay. So hold on, let me try that. Let's see. Video capture. Let's try this again. Let's try that. It's not even fucking, man. It might be just my OBS is having problems. Because it's like, I do a new audio capture and it literally shows the audio sign and then it doesn't pop up my audio mixer. Do you know what I mean? Struggling with technology 9 times out of 10 is because it's because of what's called Mac. Mac OBS is just nonsense, you know what I mean? Pushing 60. Because it's not popping up as audio source. Hi there, I'm gonna watch Stella for a while and go to bed. Alright, have fun with Stella. Jay Stace. Let's see. Sorry if I fall asleep. That's fine, Brock. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't... actually, let me see if I take it out of studio mode. Oh, that's why. Gotcha. I had to take it out of studio mode. Now I have, like, 3 audio sources. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, rip. Alright, we got it. We got it. I just got 3 audio sources now. Hold on. I wonder if that would pipe, like... Okay, let's get rid of you. I know. Because I was in studio mode. That's funny that that was a thing. Okay. We got rid of one of them. Audio capture, screen capture. Let's just get rid of the screen capture, right? No, we don't want to get rid of that. Audio capture. Okay, whatever. I'll just mute this one. We did it, chat! It's my pretty voice. Thank you, Brock. Alright, you guys, we're gonna give feedback to this guy and say, hey, okay, so have you released this game at all? Or what is it? What is it, I do ask? You know what I mean? What are we watching? Let me move the chat out the way. Look at this, guys. My first React content. My first React content. We are growing as a streamer. In no time, I'll be moist critical. Guys, I'll do whatever to whoever makes me moist critical level of popular. A light mode user. Listen here. It's tough. It looks like horror. Okay. Point and click liminal space explain game. Is it a game that can be played, or is this just like a promotional video? You know what I mean? Anime Jesus, am I you? Is that you? Hell yeah. Exploration. Alright. Jay Stace really said he prefers Stella to you. I'm like, okay, that explains a lot, Jay Stace. That explains a lot. This is a test, still working on the game. Alright, I don't know if let me hear if you guys have audio. Alright, I'm playing the video. Okay, there we go. Can you guys hear it? I think you guys can. Yes, we have audio. Okay, great. I like the little logo. It's cute. More found footage. I like this. This looks pretty cool. So far, I'm not really a video game player. So, oh, Tasato, a sweat video game player? Give good feedback. Subliminal. Liminal. Like simulation? Subliminal? I think this is cute. How old are you? Because this is very Windows 98 core. I like that. It was very accurate to the B-SOD back in Windows 98. 22, I see. Alright. Okay, so this is another thing. So what is this? What is this most similar game this is? Is this like a click and point kind of thing? Kind of like, observation duty? You know what I mean? Is it something like that? Because I will say, just from the gameplay enough, I don't know what... It's a point-and-click adventure game. So are you moving forward? Adventure survival, I think. I see. Puzzle. I will say, like, this is very repetitive. I'm not a really big video game person. And I'm not sure if you're moving forward. Like, for example, are you clicking down the hallway and you're moving towards the hallway? Does that make sense? You know what I mean? It's like a corn maze. So I will say you keep just going back to the same spots over and over. I will say... There we go, look at that. We did it, chat! We did it! We did it! Alright, let me put myself back now. It's very rudimentary, much early in the process. Okay. So... I will say... Let me think. Where's my chat? I'll get my little darker. It's certainly something. It's certainly moving imagery. I don't really know the point of the game because you're not really communicating it. I do like the aesthetics of it. However, where the France is my X button? Why is Chrome like this? You know what I mean? Gameplay inspired by classics like King's Quest. Visuals are very backgrounds inspired. I see, kind of like Doom in a way? Chaos is so cute, only referencing the game she knows. Listen here, I've got like 3 games under my belt, thank you very much. I got like 3 games. Love the aesthetic. I do like the aesthetic, for sure. But what is your goal with the game? Like, what is your goal? I guess I'm a little confused in that regard. I know you say this is like a rough sketch, essentially. The verdict, we don't know! KO's a dot store. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Dark Virus. I appreciate it. Are you playing it as a robot in the back rooms? Yeah, so it's like you need to be able to communicate very, very clearly with your gameplay alone what is going on. Like, for example, I don't know if you are moving forward or backwards, or every time you click on the stream or screen, a new image just generates, like it's just a brand new image. I don't know. So you need to do something visually that conveys what you're doing. So for example, if you were walking to different parts of the room, I would say, like, even the black flickers of the screen, do something that shows that you're moving forward. You know, whether it be like, do you know how those old video games used to have it where it's like they had the pointing mouse to where it's like you're moving in a direction? I would do something like that. Rather than just clicking, you have an arrow in front of you pointing, you know, to each direction. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Backroom's like a modern creepypasta, basically. I know what you're talking about, and I do like the aesthetic, and I do understand that regard, but I don't know what the point of the game is. It's like I understand the aesthetic and all that good stuff, but I don't know what the goal of the game is, because is it like on observation duty where it's like you're looking for anomalies or what? His gameplay makes sense for the genre. The cursor turn a big arrow to show you which way you're going. Ah, I see. I didn't notice that. All things considered, I am also an airhead for games, though, like I've said. But I think you could probably make it a little bit better or more vivid. Does that make sense? Essentially, exploration is the main goal. Most people like this aesthetic would appreciate that. But what were you exploring? I guess, like, I couldn't even tell. It looked to me... Let me take a look at it again. I took the video down on stream, though. It doesn't really... And no, I think you're wrong, Tasato. There wasn't an arrow pointing which way he was going. It was just when you could click on something, a question mark popped up. And otherwise, it was just a pointer. So I think you need to make some sort of indicator. Yeah, like you're going to the left. You know what I mean? Just to tell the person you're turning. Kind of like how a GPS does it in a car. There's a walking audio cue when the frame changes now louder, the clearer that the player is moving. Okay, I still think also visually... The more senses you're using when you're creating any sort of medium, the better. So if your eyes are telling you you're walking, the audio is telling you you're walking, and the gameplay is telling you're walking, that's going to be a way better effect. You know what I mean? So it's like the more senses, the better. If you notice, like a lot of modern games, or just games in general that are successful, there's a lot of information that's conveying different things. What are you planning to scare the player with? Yeah, so what is the, again, like, what is the point? You're just exploring nothing? Is it scary or what? Liminal space is the backrooms of the first part experience, and the vibe is essentially the whole part. Okay, so it's just feeling. You're just feeling something. I will say, do you not feel as though that genre of just feeling something has been overdone to a degree where it's like, okay, you're creating an experience that's a little less high quality than the people who have experience creating video games have created. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I've seen like 6 billion the backrooms games, and they're all experiences of like feeling the creepiness of the backrooms. But unless you're going to put into the effort of that production like they do, which usually is backed by money or just people who've been developing games for longer, I would say it's very important to put your own twist on it. Otherwise, it's like you're just making a cheap copy. You know what I mean? Of the concept. It 100% changes to an arrow pointing right when he was on the right side of the screen. Alright, let me check one more damn time then. I barely see it. Well, either way, it should definitely be more visually, like, immediately. Because it's like, I'm looking at the footage right now. And I don't see that. Burger says Rock VR. Hell yeah. There are jump scares and interaction that'll be in the final product. So it's just a, and what is your goal with this? Are you trying to make money off of this? Are you trying to, is it just a hobby product? You know, that also depends on, my feedback, I guess you'd say. I'll say the genre of the point-and-click adventure has been dead for decades. It's a needless risk to do, in my opinion. It's not a genre people games want to play. Yeah, it's giving browser-based game. It's very cool in theory that you were able to create anything that can move like this. I always find that very fascinating when people can do that. So that's important. But to me, this just feels like, and kind of like on your answers, it seems like a very unfinished product because it's not really thought out where you're like, I'm truly proud of this. Does that make sense? I plan on adding a whoosh forward effect from the frame transition. The only goal at the moment is to make something. Okay, so you're just making something. To me, I think you've got the idea. It's like you've got the... I don't know. I will say a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. That's where I kind of disagree. Because again, like, I've lived off of my own, you know, artwork creations, blah, 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 for the past 7 years. So it's like I do have experience, and it is my profession to create something, to make money, and to live off of it. A lot of people say, like, just make it exist first, then you can make it better. I think you and I both know as humans, when you create something, whether it's something worth continuing. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I'll create something, and I'm like, if this is not worth the investment of my time, it's not worth making. You know what I mean? It doesn't take... You know what I mean? I you can kind of tell, like, first, like, immediately that, like, hey, I'm making something. I know this is not going to go anywhere. Why bother continue? That sort of thing. People are kind of used to jump scares by now. Yeah, it's a very common thing. All things considered. By the way, before I leave, all I got to say is burger. All right, Brock VR. Preach good advice. So it's like, it depends on your goal, because it's like, a lot of people try this really humble approach, not to say you, but I see this, again, like, I've seen so many creators fall at the waistline, and they always try this approach where they're like, oh, I'm just making a game because I love it, when in reality, they're secretly hiding the fact that they're just hoping this game somehow blows up, and it comes to instant success, and there's, like, money to be made, you know, there's all the things that come with, like, making a successful product. And they're just trying to hide and be like, oh, well, I was just like a little indie guy. I never could have expected this. And then when that doesn't happen, because it's very fucking rare that ever happens, they get so discouraged they either stop creating or it turns like to a type of like toxic nihilism within them. You know what I mean? If it's purely as a hobby for the love of the game, it's fine, but I agree. If he wants commercial success, this isn't it. I don't want commercial success. I don't expect this to blow up. It's my first game. Okay, so what are you wanting? So why did you, if it's just like a hobby or something, why did you want me to give my feedback on it? You know what I mean? I am curious in that regard, because me personally, I do make stuff that is just passion projects and hobbies and stuff like that. But I don't really ask for feedback for it because, like, I'm doing this as a personal effect. You know what I mean? I see then it's great for a first game. I wouldn't really say it's great. It has moving parts, and that is to be applauded. It has moving parts, but that's how I could say it. Because there's a point where it's like, again, it does have moving parts, but to me personally, it doesn't really communicate a whole lot. I do like the aesthetics and stuff like that. I do wonder, where did you get the imagery? Did you make this imagery yourself, or is this, you're just taking the images off the internet? Like, you know what I mean? The opening part was my favorite part. Yeah, the aesthetics were great. I think if anything, the visual direction to communicate, because like, you communicated right away what exactly the aesthetic of the game was. I do like that. I would say there's even more success to be found in creating aesthetics for people in general, because like a lot of VTubers have like aesthetics and stuff like that, and assets that they can do. I'd say you'd have like a lot of success in that. I feel like I can still ask for feedback, but do it for love of the game. In my own time, I want to improve. I see. I still just don't really get it, because it sounds like it's just like an idea. You know what I mean? Because it's like, let me see real quick, hold on. There are jump scares. You're gonna add movement. Experiencing the vibes. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess it's just like I said, it's just not my area of expertise. Because like I said, I'm usually more of a let me help with a finished and polished product kind of person for feedback. You know what I mean? But either way, I do like it. The fact that you were able to create something cohesively. I just don't understand the concept of it as a game. The game seems like it's still in the concept phase. Like, I would agree, but I don't even, like, again, like, this is not my area of expertise, so it's like, to me, it was just, like, a very well put together visual slideshow, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, a really well done PowerPoint. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really, because it's such a brand new idea, I don't know if Twisted Slop, you really have it all fleshed out. So because of that, I don't have enough information to even go on to give proper feedback. Do you have a pre-production phase? I don't know what that means. And I don't know who you're asking specifically. You know what I mean? But that was fun, all things considered. I am done playing Switch. It's not a PowerPoint, that's how the old point-and-click adventure games work. No, I understand. I know the aesthetics. Like, there were some of those old games that used to use, like, real footage and, like, real, like human screenshots, and it was, like, a point-and-click adventure game. Like, do you guys ever remember Pajama Sam? He was, like, a point-and-click game. So I do get it, but what I'm saying is, like, even, like, Pajama Sam, if you looked at gameplay very quickly, you know you're clicking to learn about the different things, and kids are learning to read because the cartoony childlike illustrations show that this portrays that this is for children. The gameplay itself, where like it pops up text, you can tell it's teaching the child to learn how to read. So it's like a finished, it conveys immediately what the point of the game is. I will say that's what I meant. It's like there's just like, I can't see any point. The game is very much conceptual and rudimentary. The story of the game ties in the way it's laid out. I see. So in long story short, you did not present me enough information to even give, like, valuable feedback. Long story short, you know what I mean? I could go for some Tetris-shaped Jell-O. Jell-O's pretty good. Dark Virus, are you still here? Sugar-free Jell-O is a good way to, help break sugar cravings. Yeah. Check in the channel linked under the video in the Discord. I remember Pajama Sam. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pajama Sam. Let's see. Here's an idea. Have some realistic moving objects, entities contrast to static images. There's like a lot you could do to it. The channel has a tie in the story. Is this one of those, what is it called? It's like it's not an, it's when those channels are created as a piece of art and there's something like cryptic going on. It's like a work of art channel. Does that make sense? What is it called? No, the video I saw said all sugar is bad, even the replacement. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna be on with you. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I have fake sugar, it just processes in my brain like real sugar and causes me to eat real sugar. To be completely honest with you. Yeah, it's exactly that. What is that called? Again, it depends on your goals. Like, to me personally, Twisted Slop, I will say, it seems like, again, like, it seems like a big project you're trying to do, but I don't know. Okay, overall, if this is just hobby, there's absolutely nothing I can give you as far as, like proper advice, because it's just a hobby. You know, everything I say, you're gonna be like, okay, well, this is just a hobby game. Everything I say will be, oh, this is just a hobby video. You know what I mean? There's not much I can give you as far as feedback, but if you're creating something that you want to make money off of, then I can give you feedback. You know what I mean? But what are those channels called? There was a specific names for them. You know what I mean? And to me, personally, like I said, the genre and the concept of the whole channel with the secret, creepy experience going on, it's just really overdone. And personally, I'm over it. ARG, that's what it's called. ARG. So, but if it's just like a hobby, you know, it's just a hobby. If you're gonna have diet stuff, 1 aspartame is actually alright. It's protein that's 200 sweeter than sugar, and have it while you eat. I already have a full-time job. I'm comfortable with it. Somehow any of my projects take off, I will prioritize them, but for now I'm happy with them as a hobby. So you're... Yeah, so I just can't really give feedback to that. You know what I mean? Because, like, again, like, you know, that's what, like, a lot of developers will say. They're like, oh, you know, if it blows up, it blows up. It's, again, like, I can't tell if it's, like, if you don't want to intentionally make a great product, I guess, like, why... To me, personally, I just don't understand. Like, why would you ask for feedback unless you want to make a great product? But, you know, like I said, this is not my, area of expertise, all things considered. You know what I mean? What time is it? It's 7:36. Let me see what my Pilates class is. Hey, my bro, Winnie the Pooh trying to holla at you. Okay. How many bands he makes a year? Tell me that. Where's my, let me see what my, Pilates class is next. I think it's at 10 tomorrow. Our first video got 51,000 views, which is pretty cool. Cool. That is cool. Let's see. Is that enough information for you to invest and try and make it into something good? Or is it just like, okay, yeehaw sort of thing? Makes 12 bands? Oh. And honey, though. I don't know. Honey kind of makes me fat. I'm not gonna lie. I have a sugar addiction, so I can't have very much sugar. But it sounds like he makes good money, all things considered. Where are my children? Look at this. I have mouths to feed. I need somebody who can provide. I need more child support. No, it doesn't. Hashtag same time. Shout out to Brock. Okay. 15 days no sugar. Have you really had 15 days no sugar? Is that what you're saying? I cannot be trusted with a plate of Oreos. I can't be trusted with damn blueberries. Like, guys, it's blueberries. How the hell did I eat 2 pounds of blueberries in, like, a day? Look at all your babies. I know, look at all my children. Guys, I need child support. Any, future single fathers in chat? You have draining men. Oh. Poor wallets. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Child support, no, I'm good. I could pay you in invisible money. Alright, why not? Why not? I'll take anything I can get in this economy. Do I have any of the... I don't have the little free memberships. I'll have to wait a few days. I've had sugar. I see. I gotta cut out the sugar myself. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be streaming Exit 8, which is some, I don't know, horror game. We'll see how that goes. That day after that, I don't have any Pilates class scheduled, so I'll be Zwifting. I'll be riding bicycle. Thank you, Brock, for the $5 super sticker. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, me, where's my future ex-wife? You're looking right at her. As long as you can super chat, you're looking right at her. Where is Long May? I mean, you can't really cut sugar from your diet. Your brain does need some sugar to operate. I believe, generally, Adoro, that's a misconception because that is what your metabolism is for. Your metabolism converts proteins and carbs and stuff like that into glucose, which is the sugar your body needs to operate. Protein is the hardest thing for your body to convert into the sugar that you need to operate. So that's why eating protein is actually the most fuel efficient way to burn fat. It's very healthy for you in that regard. For the babies! Thank you, Brock! Thank you, Brock, confirmed father of one of the child. Excuse you. For my music, for instance, the main goal is that to spread the gospel. Okay, Twisted Slop. We have more religious people than I thought. This super chat is for Tasato. Look at you. Paying in his tea, Dark Virus. We gotta convince him to get a Switch too. What are your thoughts? I do love how, like, I'm getting a very big, Christian audience. I'm assuming you're Christian with the way you said gospel, but I do find that interesting. But thank you, my dear Dark Virus. YouTube doesn't like my dono message, lol. Konnichiwa, you order Chinese food? I did not order any wontons, no, but what I usually order is like a chow mein, lo mein, whichever one has the fatter noodles, and sesame chicken. Guys, I love eating. Kayla's neglecting her dragon daughter. Nothing personal, kid. Switch 2 for Tasato. You know what I mean? Maybe you're not so bad after all, Dark. Very much a Christian. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm getting all the Christians in chat. I will say, all things considered, You guys aren't too bad. You guys aren't too bad, you Christian folk. Let's calm it down, fatty. You know what I mean? Oh, I was like, damn. Damn. I will say, as a joke title for my Stream Dark virus, I wanted, if I was a free and fully 100% confident Chaosa, this would be the title of my Chaosathon stream. It'd be like, on Thanksgiving, it'd be like, dunking on the fat people for Thanksgiving by exercising for 6 hours straight. I would love to make that the title. But I'm like, I'm still a little afraid. You know what I mean? Wait, is there any science people in here like me? Says Flame Fox Animation Photography. We do have one. His name is Gorv. He's very, very educated in a bunch of sciencey stuff. But it depends on what your definition of science people is. There are some hobbyist scientists around here. My first LP was in collaboration with Scarecrow Man and Hantasai. I see. Shout out to that. Twisted Slop is just in here self-promoing. He's like, here is my work history. I promise I'm making good product. I promise, look, all these people have acknowledged me in the past. Look, I got 51,000 views on my last video. I promise I'm good, I promise. Listen here, Twisted Slop. I see your angle. Do you play Roblox? I don't, all things considered. Isn't 6 hours dangerous? Not if I'm properly. David Goggins does like 24-hour exercises. You know what I mean? I can do a pathetic 6 hours. I was thinking 2 hours of bike riding. Here's your half. I'll leave the dogs for pickup front. Are you calling my children dogs? Is that what you're saying? But thank you, my dear. I really appreciate it. It really depends. I think the exercising, 2 hours of swifting, so bicycling, 2 hours of some sort of Miku boxing. There's another one that's like Fist of the North Star boxing. And I needed 2 hours of something else. I couldn't think of it. I'm a chemist. Literal bachelor's in chemistry. Hell yeah. In belief types of science. What does that mean, Flame Fox Animations Photography? LMAO, I'm sorry. I see your angle. You think I've played these games before. I know your type. I promise, you know, like, I have clout. I promise I've made good stuff in the past. Nice try. Discord mod. I have a few Discord mods. So, Taram. Is that Red Dead Redemption as your profile picture? I tried playing that game, but it got incredibly motion sick. It was a very pretty game, though. No, you're talking half my bank account and my dogs. Okay. I see. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. You know, and then I'll tell everyone you cheated on me. I'll tell your mom, I'll tell your dad, I'll tell all your friends that you cheated on me. You're the reason for the divorce, even though I'm the one who initiated it. Hantasai is a godfather. Oh god, he continues. Twisted Slop continues. Alright. Read the room, Twisted Slop. Read the room. I get it. Shout out to that. Useless Discord mods. You know what I mean? I keep them in straight. I keep them in check, I mean to say. I keep my little Discord community in check. I can be rather vicious sometimes when I, am moody. And bipolar. Have fun walking the big dog. He's 110 pounds. Good God. That's like 15 pounds lighter than me. Jesus. That's insane. Sorry, says Stargazer. No, I mean, it's a good thing. It just means we have a very well-behaved community. You know what I mean? We really do, all things considered. Okay, I'm gonna put those kids in the shower for the first time in their life if they fail one more scam call. Child labor. I have not considered that angle yet. What if these little guys right here, I wonder if they can provide me any labor. Thank you for humoring me. Thank you for the 99. Wow. Look at Twisted Slop. He's like, please, I'm so successful. I can draw an Akasupa like nothing. Thank you, my dear. I do appreciate it. He's like, please, I'm the real deal, I promise, please, look at me, I can drop this every time, please. Donations from a man of God. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I actually had to moderate a moment ago. Really, what'd you do, Tasato? I wish I was successful at work in my hometown. You have to put your mind to it if you want to be successful. Like I said, you have to put your mind to it. I mean, like I said, if you wanna create a good product, you know, that's a whole nother deal than just doing things for hobby. Yeah. You will now fry. We have to alert Reina. We have to alert Reina. Please tell me you're financially successful. $100 is a lot. Oh yeah, that's the next thing. Every time you have to do a donation, if it's a red one, you have to show me 3 months prior of your bank statements. And if you're not financially stable to be dropping that kind of money, I'll yell at you. I'll yell at you for like 10 minutes straight. I've done that before in the past. The new natty nerd guy just posting full-on face shots. Oh, okay. I do appreciate that, Desato. Yeah, shout out to like not reading the rules at all. The kids have my eyes. At least they inherited the one beautiful aspect of you. Actually, I feel like I'm pretty successful. That's good. That's good. As far as what, though? I do ask, Twisted Slop, what is your metric for success? Because if you're truly successful, me as myself as also a creator, I still don't even feel successful. I don't know. I don't know if I feel successful. Guys, do you feel successful? Let me think. I'm successful, but I'm not satisfied. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Because I've done a... Wait, where do you have the kids? Because I low-key might be the father. They're the kids right here. You see these little guys on stream? Hold on. See these? These are my children. You know, every time I have a child, the father runs off. And I have to track him down for child support. And it's really tough. But those are the kids. But I do wonder what your metric for success is. Because, like, on paper, I am successful, all things considered. Consider my accomplishments, both financially and just, my accomplishments in general. But I'm still not satisfied. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, what if I said I'm the father of all 4? Alright, we're gonna need some paternity tests around here. Because, you know, Tasato said he's a father. Fenrir said he's a father. I think Dark probably thinks he's a father. It's tough out here. Guys, I'm gonna need some paternity tests. I'm too addicted to Warhammer to be allowed to donate a red super. That's good. That's good. We like the financial responsible people around here. I won't run off on you after the first kid we have, I promise. That's what they all say. And now look at me. Look at me. 4 of them right here. I have a full-time job that I enjoy right out of college, and I make enough money to support myself, and I'm able to work my hobbies in the meantime. I see. I see. Because to me... Again, like, I like, took my artistic ability and made a career out of it. But I guess I'm just a very greedy individual. That's the real and true answer. Stay greedy, people. There's nothing wrong with being greedy. I'm a greedy individual, so my success is not enough. I will continue to push myself until I create something I'm proud of. And even then, eventually, that will grow stale, and I'll have to create something else new. So I will say... I'm not satisfied, although on paper I am a success. I'm already on a plane to Mexico, no more child support. I'm a Splenda daddy out here. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it either way. Speaking of which, have you started your Tamagotchi yet? My Tamagotchi. Hold on. But thank you, my dear Dark Virus. I gotta check on my Tamagotchi. I'm 100% not the father. Okay, listen here. Oh, my little guy. He's hungry. My poor baby. Yeah, I have a lot of card holders in chat. So I know Stargazer, one of our residential black card holder actually. I understand you definitely not the father. I still use my artistic ability for my job. Full-time graphic designer. I'm just committed to a company. I see. Oh, my guy's hungry. That's cool. How do you feel as far as, like, AI taking your job? I do wonder. Because for a while, I was kind of, like, in that, like, basket of being, like, afraid. But because so much of my job itself is running a business, like selling a product and creating a good product, I wasn't too worried, all things considered. But part of me is technically worried about my designer job. I feel like that could be very easily replaced by AI. No, I have to record content before I open it. Oh, okay. That's smart. Look at you. I've got a shell on the way, like a new shell, so I'll make a video of that. I see you don't understand Mendel's law. What is Mendel's law? I want you, KO, to choose out of all of us who you think is the father. I guess you're new around here, because multiple people can be the father. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hold on. I gotta make sure I fed him properly. But anyway, you guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Originally, I did not mind AI, then I started to worry. Now I'm less concerned, but still skeptical. I see. There's still a lot it can't do, but there's still a lot it can do. I think, for realistically, I think we are the last remaining people who will have creative jobs in the field of like art from our generation. I think like after this generation, it's not gonna be banned. I feel like it's never gonna be banned. So I think we are literally the last generation of these like really creative plays. Fenrir was one of my first husbands. And then he cheated on me. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. And thank you for all the super chats, Dark Virus. Raina will be proud. Nice meeting you, KO. Keep up the good streams. My bad if I said anything you didn't like. I love it when people come in here, Taram. I love when people come in here and they think they're gonna just like troll the stream. And I'll just play along with them. And they're like, wait a minute. I kind of like it here. I think it's so cute. I see it happen all the time. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the Discord. You know what I mean? I'll see you guys in Discord. Fenrir cheered on you for a femboy? There's a very close overlap with femboys and tomboys, so I get it. Low-key, I get it. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Toodaloo!